back. I'm back. I'm so back. Oh my god, it's been a minute. Okay. Okay, we gotta send the live tweety out. Weird. There we go. Gotta get that shit on. What's up, Chewy? What's good? What's good? Wait, is that Chewy from 100 Thieves? What's up, Lena? What's good? What's good? Oh no, you don't have to be sad about it. I was just curious. I only met one Chewy before, so I didn't know. He was our videographer that went with us to Istanbul for champs. Obviously, he went. Also was at the team house a lot. He's super chill, dude. Love that guy. So I was just wondering if that was you. I think I might stand up today. I'm debating it, which is why I'm like, for now, I guess I will sit. I sit. If I fits, I sits. Okay. I was checking out fucking Simple's first game, dude. Simple's back. Simple's fucking back. He had a rough first map, but he's kind of owning now, huh? Although, wait, what? I thought I could have sworn Falcons was up 3-0 in this game, but I guess they were down the whole time. What? I thought when I was watching earlier on Overpass they were winning, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. I guess I was so focused on Simple score being good that my brain was like, oh, they must be winning. Because that's all I truly cared about was Simple score. All right. Let's get a live tweet. Yeah. Paul, what the fuck? Sorry, just sending a live tweet. Okay, so today I think I'm gonna check out the APAC games. Just want to make sure I got everything I need in my tweet. I think I'm good. Fuck it. I'm good. All right. Holy. Okay, so we got game changers today, guys. This is nice. That so let's see. How can I say this? First, let me go to my chan. Just so I can have all my shit up. First, let me. There we go. All right. So today will be a little bit interesting because I mentioned this in my Discord, but I know a lot of you guys don't come in the Discord very often. So I mentioned it here. I said I couldn't stream at the start yesterday just because Jennifer had a surgery actually yesterday in the morning. I haven't been mentioning stuff on stream, trying not to like talk about like our personal life too much, but she's doing all right. She had a cyst that was taken out. It was like fucking 7 centimeter diameter, dude. That shit is for real, dude. It's like a tennis ball. Tennis ball came out of her yesterday. It's kind of insane. So yeah, been dealing with that, and that's why I missed yesterday. I got to pick up the girls from school today, so I can't catch this game most likely unless we have a blowout here. But tomorrow we will have help, like a babysitter's coming, so to pick up the girls from school. So I'll be able to get these, and then the next day we have someone coming. So I'll be good for the rest of the days of this. But I just want to let you guys know I probably won't be able to catch this game. So I know it's a good game, and that's why I'm warning you guys now, because these are some big names in GC. Like this is a fucking banger. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to warn you guys. I'm gonna send you guys to someone for the second series. I'll raid someone that's watching it, but important for YouTube, I guess, because I can't raid on YouTube. I don't think so. Yeah, dude, I saw what SR did yesterday. Dude, do you see fucking Floor's stats? Did you guys see this? Did you guys see Floor's stats yesterday? 56-9 plus 47 in two maps. Floor was plus fucking 47. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You want to know what's even crazier? Watch this. Watch when I click this. Ready? 30-0 on defense? Like what? 100% KS? Like what? Dude, 535 ACS, 3.59 rating. Like how is this 329 damage per round? Like, dude, that is incredible. That is unlike anything I have ever seen. Like, I'm actually sad I missed this, because this had to be fucking magical to watch, because this team is actually good. Like this team, I was scared. I was like, oh, bro, I'm missing like a good game, man. This sucks. Like this really sucks. Like I'm missing a game that SR could potentially lose, because this team literally won the Cozy Clash in the offseason by beating DSG and Cole. And Cole has a good fucking team, dude. Like, Cole has a good team. So, man, like, I couldn't believe when I saw that those stats. Those stats were fucking outrageous. 23-1 on Icebox. Dude. How does that work? How does she have a death here? How does she have a negative death here? Maybe she didn't go... What is this? How does this work? What happened? So did she actually have a death? And then... What's going on here? It's probably because she died to Spike. But that doesn't count on your scoreboard, right? That wouldn't show here if you died to the Spike. Why is it negative? How does that even happen? Okay, I don't want to miss our window here to watch this VOD, though. So we only got like an hour, so let's not fucking waste this. Oops. Dude, there's so much to talk about. The fucking shit was released. Jesus Christ, there's so much to talk about. Any map you guys want me to watch in particular? Scent looking kind of bedge. Say Lotus. Double duelist there. Pretty standard down there. Weird comp. Double duelist, double initiator, single brim. It's a weird comp. Yeah, I think Lotus might be the play here. We could check out like the triple duelist if you want. I mean, like the triple duelist comp, no initiator or Lotus. Oh, it's a different roster? I see. I got you. I got you. Still impressive nonetheless. I mean, same core. Let's see. Okay. I guess we'll do Lotus. Fuck it. Let me see. That Jeeps. That here. This here. Okay. Yo, Slime. Thanks for gifting 5. My goat. Slime. Shee. When do the matches start? About 1 hour from now. If you guys let me know when the broadcast starts, I can pull it up. Okay? Just let me know when the broadcast starts. It should be like 30 after. Should be. Alright. Cool. Yeah, thanks again, Slime. Oh, man. Alright.
Why not?
So, off barrier here. Got the triple C push here. Got heavy B pressure from paper. Rex. They're running single controller. So, like, we're not going to see the shit with, like, the Viper walls and all that stuff. So, it's kind of interesting, actually. I can imagine my doing it. Oh, dude, thanks, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. Try my best out here. Try my best. Pretty cool. Okay. So Gen.G has this turret on. I'm guessing it's on top. It could be like hidden behind to make people commit, but I'm guessing it's on top. They're pinging this, which means they must be pushing towards Link. All right, let's see how they approach this shit single controller. They get close, but they end up losing the game.
I'm curious how this is going to work, because I think one of the ways they were able to have, you know, decent success against Gen.G's...
Why does the caster's mic sound so weird? It sounds like hollow or something. It sounds like...
Lotus the first time around was with the double duelists of Jet and Raze. You can just power your way through that seaside setup. A lot of other teams have been having trouble with that. Now with the Reyna, you basically
I'm not good
with
audio, so like, I don't know how to describe this, but
of course, again, lots of flashes,
funny.
lots of projectiles to distract when you're...
Okay, so off rip, we have the Cypher camming this. I kind of like this. This must be like some kind of weird cam lineup that he can like spot this crack. Like he takes this spot off barrier, he throws it here. And this is how these guys like make sure as they're running up, they can be a little bit looser. They don't have to worry about like, you know, some fucking sky flash coming around in like a triple swing, right? Because this cam gets here hella quick. So I do like this. This is cool. This is how you can up the pace on like a B hit. And obviously, like if your pace is good enough, say this cam sees someone, this Omen branches off. He's clearly throwing a smoke. So the Omen is throwing a smoke, which I believe we see right there. If the cam spots, the Omen can blind. Like the Omen can blind through this pathway. And then these double duelists could then potentially like cut this distance if the Rays had satchels. And then the Reyna could potentially, you know, like leer through the B wall. So that way this person would just be so fucked. Like I see what they're cooking here, and it's quite powerful actually.
Trying to go through the opponent's toxic screen.
Okay. So you see how quick it was. This cam is so quick that this Viper who hears this push doesn't even have enough time to like get away. She mollies and then ends up stuck behind the box with a dart inside. Now, this is okay for Gen.G in theory because they're doing a triple mountain push, which you can see, like, I think the Omen actually has blind out right now. They're sending it.
Okay, looking for the creep across, but they do get the reveal there on a Munchkin, but he and Meteor together to be able to hold the line, finding 2 kills.
This is really good reaction out of Gen.G. Holy fuck. This is such a good reaction, actually.
Power your way through that C-side setup. A lot of
the
other
Viper is actually the second player that comes over here. So the Viper actually puts the wall over at A. That's what she's doing. I thought the Viper was going to break the door and play A.
Was with the double duelists of Jet and Raze.
So, dude, this pistol is actually fire from Gen.G. This pistol's sick. Because here's how they're working. If it's a C hit, they're about to have 5 people here, right? Like two pushing B, 3 pushing C. If it's an A hit, this turret's going to spot. These guys are going to be sending it, right? We already saw the blind in the hand of the Omen. Like, if it's an A hit, they're sending it. And if it's a B hit, which is kind of like what we're seeing, well, we have 3 people over at C ready to open this door, and we have 2 people pushing front B with like a Viper molly. Like, this is a fucking crazy good pistol. They have so many win conditions across the map.
You can just power your way through that C-side on an island again if you go through the opponent's toxic screen.
Okay, looking for the creep across, but they do get the reveal there on a Munchkin.
Okay. And you can see the blind cuts through like right away. And it's not going to like cut through in such a way where it blinds the teammates. It's going to get this like trade. So that way, if someone decides to come through this molly, they're going to be blind and they're going to be vulnerable. So we want to take this 4-on-3 and probably back off right now for Gen.G. Just be like, yo, you're not getting the trade. You have to reposition. You have to go somewhere else. You have to wait this shit out. That's what they're trying to do right
now. He and
now.
Meteor together to be able to hold the line, finding 2 kills.
And they got it.
Forsaken trading 1 back, and now Texture arriving around from behind.
That's a bit much. I mean, he should have got that kill without a doubt, but he's probably fortunate that PRX wasn't even looking over there to begin with, considering the fact that the door open.
Gets the tink, doesn't find the eliminations. Good damage is dealt. The Divine with 100.
Especially with that deep across from Texture and...
So yeah,
you know, if you're a
so the turret is above this guy, which is kind of nice. So they're getting like super duper early info. Now, obviously the Killjoy is dead now, so it doesn't fucking matter at this point. But I just wanted to point that out.
Sure, I think he can be forgiven for showing a human moment across 8 days. Still consider him a bit of a demigod at that point. Paper X just got noise, trying to just make sure that they're not exposing themselves, trying to stay huddled, getting ready for these trades. Of course, with that Paper X
it's so quiet.
Team capsule as well on that classic.
So not a bad idea. Just like this is like a fundamentals type of thing, chat. Let's actually see. You know what I do want to see? I want to see what Divide did at the start of the round. It looks like he bought no shields. He definitely had a second guiding light. He definitely sent it somewhere A, and it definitely got no info, is my guess. Let's see. Because that's an important thing to note.
You know what?
You know, decent success your way through that C-side setup. A lot of other teams have been having trouble with that. Now, first, again, lots of flashes, lots of projectiles to distract when you're trying to go through.
So, Divide sends a flash out here off rip. Obviously, that's not getting anything. So right now, he's saying, all right, no one's fighting A. And then when all of this shit happens, right? When all of this shit happens, like this, you're probably wondering, like, well, why the fuck would they not go A? And this is where, like, the metagame of understanding rotations comes into play. And why I always talk about rotations. Because it's so easy to get in the 3-on-3 in Valorant. It's so easy. You have so many abilities, so many ways to, like, overwhelm a single player. Most teams can get here. It's the good teams that can close this shit out. And the reason why they go C here is because of this flash getting nothing. So they're assuming, like, okay, there must be some kind of Killjoy shit here. There must be something. And we killed the Killjoy. So now there's going to be a rotate over in this direction. They have to make up for this lost ground, especially because we know the Viper was here. We know they pushed Mound. We know the Omen blinded. So there's like another here. So they're really lacking info over at the A site right now. Like, it is rough for them over there. And let's see if like the Omen has like any
100. Just taking trading one back.
Okay. I was gonna say like let's see if Mindfreak has any smokes that he like denies info with, but he doesn't have any left right now, so we can't do that. But you can see right now, once Karen throws this smoke, which is terrible, it's so bad. This smoke is so bad in this scenario because he's waited way too long. So long that these guys have come all the way around. They're ahead of a stall smoke. And they know they're ahead of a stall smoke. So they know they can just keep pushing all of this ground, like, and take as much ground as possible right now. That's what I would do if I was PRX. I wouldn't use a single ability if I walk by this smoke. I would just gun out trade. Like, yo, they're not ready for this shit. Whoops.
Noise, trying to just make sure that they're
not very good fundamentals out of Gen.G right here,
huddled,
truthfully.
getting ready for these trades. Of course, with that,
I do like the idea that they did a bait setup here, but I think I would have liked it more if like one of these players was like a Killjoy and had something on C. I feel like this is the type of play where they needed to like double aggress somewhere, or maybe play away from the Viper, because you got this wall for the retake, but I don't like how they approach this round 3. That's all I'm saying.
Rex for divide.
There's a lot of different solutions.
We're getting ready to.
But as I said, look what PaperX is doing. Like, PaperX is doing exactly what I said they would do. They realize right here, you can even see it, the Cypher's like, what in the fuck? This guy just threw a fucking one-way smoke mound? They think that, like, they think we're over here. Like, these guys are fucked. Let's just keep walking. Just keep walking. Don't make any noise. And notice they plant when they're like already in spawn. They put a trip on the spike. Like, they're super comfy with all this.
They are in the clear.
It's not as much utility approaching close.
Well, they slow things down right before they would have gotten into audio distance.
Because blind and a one-way here if they need to.
Of at least one gnome. They anticipate that all 3 players are going to be right around this corner. Flash comes in to try to slow things up. Munchkin taking a ton of damage to the box. Now down to 4 HP. Fight holds close. Smoke blooms. Munchkin.
Oh, DDK's interview. Derek talks about me. What does he say? What does he say? I'm not going to lie. I probably won't listen to it. Not saying I dislike Dan's interviews. It's just fucking, I'm going to probably be watching like VODs and shit. And I'm already watching like Plat Chat right now. And I can already tell you I'm going to watch the rest of Plat Chat when I end my stream. And it's just so far down on the list.
Still able to find one now. Lock going to be taken
A
out.
lot of content out right now.
Who's now going to be revealed? The push up into the smoke. Munchkin gets himself the 4K with 4 HP remaining. The fuse will come through. They're going to be even closer to that pit. And
Watch out, was funny. Can't believe PRX just lost this round, by the way.
What a monster! I thought PaperX.
How did they throw this while I was talking to you guys? Okay.
Ton of damage to the box. Now down to 4.
How do they fucking lose this round?
4 HP. 5.
So they get smoked off spawn.
Holds close. Smoke blue.
What is this smoke from Mindfreak?
Munchkin still able to find one now. Lock going to be taken out, but a lot of this rest.
Why did they do that? Why did he not one-way that? Like, I'm so confused, actually. I'm so confused.
Now going to be revealed. The push up into the smoke.
A trip, they had the cam to make sure they spot so you don't have someone who's sneakily trying to go for the defuse. It was good. It was meant to keep carrying.
And that I co-stream. Exactly how I coach. Yeah. I actually had a couple times where, so obviously like when you're coaching a team, as narcissistic as it sounds, like you're just like, I need you guys to think exactly like me. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but subconsciously, every time something happens on your screen, we need to be like hive-minded. Like everyone needs to be thinking the same thing, right? And so he's right. There were times where I would coach, where I would load up a VOD, and a lot like how this single round has taken me 15 minutes, we would be like 2 hours in and like fucking 4 rounds in. And the team would just be like so mad at me. They would be so mad. And so like eventually it got to the point where they were like, they requested that we didn't do that anymore. And so I had to honor their request. And and so at that moment, I started coming to practice a little bit more organized, I guess. Like, okay, we'll do specific rounds. Okay. I'll come a little bit more prepared so that way, like, I'll do like Valorant, like one run through. But you see how I've sat on this single pistol for 15 minutes? He's not lying. That's what he means.
Aaron at last gas factory.
It takes me forever because when I go through the first replay, I'm looking so macro. I'm looking like, okay, well, all right, they're doing like a B hit. They got this guy here. All right, what's going on in defense? All right, we got the smoke coming in. Okay. All right, so that's like my first go through. Usually there's like a skirmish. Like there's a first skirmish and it's going to happen at B here. I'm like, okay, let's see like the layers. Let's see like how the defense was ready. Let's see how the attack was ready. And it just takes forever. Like, and then I have to go back and look and like, all right, what's going on in the lurk? Like,
have they accounted for this?
So you can see here, wow, dude, Lakia's kit is fucking sick. Did you guys see this? This is his eye. Motherfucker got all the info within like a quarter of a second. He eyes this from top B. We're watching it. And then he immediately like comes down and he prowls this off.
Have they accounted for this?
So the eye is currently pinging. We heard it. It's pinging the cipher. And now this is grabbing onto something. That's a lot of info. That's a really sick kit at the start of the round. Meanwhile, they have the turret, the molly to stop the run in. It'll kind of like be flush with the entrance, you know, right here. They got the one-way smoke here, the double challenge right here. No paint shell yet, but maybe gun out, ready to fight. We'll see. And then aggressive alarm bot on C from the Killjoy. And the Viper's just kind of dipping. I'm guessing she put the orb there.
Well, they certainly know about it now.
Yeah, and they take down the Outlaw as well. That's one of the biggest difficulties. And what a great pick from Lakia.
Lakia just...
So you can see, like, the second this Prowler tags someone, the rotate's already coming from C. These guys are comfy at long because that eye pings. And since it's a Cypher, you kind of assume it's a lurk. Man, Gen.G looks sick right now.
Spraying away,
that Molly I was talking about.
Just pump bullets through that.
Very difficult to break it, right? That's why I put it so far out.
Just a hair here. Answering back with some of that Bulldog fire, but so quickly shut down here is this Force Spy.
God, a replay system. If you guys saw the shit I would do in like CSGO with demos.
I think I will use it.
I'll find a lot of value with it for sure. That's just
There
a
we go,
warning shot.
Swing in, Mind Freak gone, Texture still nearby, spotting him, but 10 HP, they don't want to surrender any weapons. Reload will come through, let's back off.
Just trying to draw him in as backup arrives.
Okay,
Texture a little scared, he's a little trapped with only 10 HP.
What?
The camera reaction there.
With a Bulldog?
I wasn't anticipating that one, but I mean, that's just really a question of how much damage can he deal, but just the one kill is all it's going to be as Gen.G taking the first 2 rounds here on Lotus.
It's a good start, and I am curious. I mean, sure, going for a curveball on the Force Spy, it can work, but when you're going up against the likes of Viper, a Raze, a Killjoy, where you can just get so much chip damage done to you before you even reach the site, surely Paperus will reconsider that in the future against other teams, or maybe even if they face Gen.G.
They're a really animated group of players.
This is a map that Gen.G has felt very confident on throughout this entire kickoff.
Okay, here's their bonus. We got the triple challenge on long. Got the double nanos on C. He's going to do like an aggressive turret out here. So again, with the aggressive turret. So this is like something that's part of Gen.G's game plan, right? We saw it on pistol with this turret over at A. But now he's going to probably do the aggressive turret over here on C. He's got the alarm bot on B. The wall going across. It's all very standard. I'm sure the Viper just put her orb over at C. And yeah, let's see how this plays out.
No It's going to be the Sheriff buy coming in here from Paper Rex. Paranoia sent their way.
So early blind, the eye. I will say, Tens was using this new barrier a lot and coming through tree off barrier, so just different pathing here from Karen. Outlaw getting fucking the job done here. I forgot.
Driving them out and over towards Meteor, who's got the Outlaw in hand. Finds 2 kills, just the classic for the backup here. And not really anybody who's trying to bail him out. Munchkin now arriving, but they already managed to push forward and take him down. Weapon is grabbed. Munchkin finding him, looking for more.
So I think that type of silly play, where that guy stayed out there when he didn't have to, that could really hurt them against Loud. Because Loud will get those trades, and in the 3-on-3, I really trust Loud. So, like, Gen.G have looked very good in the early rounds, but if they get silly in the mid-round like this, they're going to lose. They're going to lose with, like, a lot of clutches.
Pick up yet another kill here. It was swiftly shut down by Lakia.
I know Paper Rex
Loud don't fuck around in those mid to late
rounds. But Gen.G's movement around the map have been very quick. The moment they get contact, they are able to shove Paper Rex out of the other side of the map and just tighten the chokehold on.
Like, he could have easily gotten away right there, you know? And given that his teammate was behind this one way, I mean, I could definitely see after those 2 kills, a team like Loud, you know, trading him and then getting this kill somehow and then ending up in a 3-on-3 and they just win the round. And like, these guys are flanking behind. They have no Killjoy util. Loud cut noise for like 40 seconds. It's a fucking disaster.
I mean, he should be able to. Outlaw really wants to continue using that.
They need to watch out for that if they play Loud. Another cool early round setup. Man, dude, these guys have like a new setup, I feel like. So they've got the Killjoy solo C. Alarm bot holding B. They're going to break this door right here. Challenge.
Good pickup for the Killjoy as well, right? I mean, we've seen some of the pros talk about it.
Just got the one-way going over at C. Meanwhile, Paper Rex, you can see how they're rocking this single controller, right? They got the Sky Flash coming around. They got the Leer over here. So if you're coming through this Viper wall or peeking either side of Rubble, this Leer will fuck you up. It's very high up, and it's in the open by these guys. It's a great Leer for taking A. I'm not really sure. Let's see.
Turret, the Nano Swarm, everything, even the Alarm bot assisting for those one-shot kills. GG's ready.
So they're very quick. They progress over to the door, but this is clearly like some kind of trap play from Gen.G, which is why they had like 2 here and 2 challenging early at A. So the blind comes through, and you actually saw this somewhere yesterday. Fuck, I don't even remember. But there's a really good blind line that will get like all of the support players, like this Cubby and the people coming through this smoke. It's a super good blind. And then you're dumping like a paint shell back Rubble. Let me see if I can get like Valoplan open so I can get the exact lines here. What do you think about rain on this map? I think pretty much the same as like every map, like super high risk. But if you got the right player, fuck it. All right, so you can see the blind. Ooh, so the blind actually needs to probably get this corner. Like, this corner is super important to hit. So I'm wondering if like he needs to throw it like this, and then maybe even closer. If it's like this, then it's no good. So yeah, he needs to be like at a deeper angle, like somewhere like here. Yeah, that's probably pretty decent. And then you got the raise like right here, and the raise is like paint shelling over here. And then you got the fade coming in, or the Viper's like door as well. And I'm sure the Viper could probably like molly like back here on this hit because they're coming in there. And then the fade, there you are. You're like right here, and I want to say the fade probably like early haunts one of these two, but I'm not really sure. I mean, this is a very could actually might save the haunt actually. Did he save the haunt? Yeah, he's saving the haunt. Ooh, this is even better than I thought. Okay,
Ready for this.
Jesus is insane. Where's the haunt at? Okay, the haunt is the one I said. Did he molly like I said too? It's pretty much exactly like what's on the Valor plant.
Trying to rush in. Does mention catch count by.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly like how it's written on the Valor plant.
Surprise, gets a kill on the texture as well. Takes a dismiss back
Wow,
in towards
they
Street.
won
Line
all
freak.
this.
Covering
The
fire.
dismiss was
Comes up with
wild.
2 more, and suddenly it is just Meteor by himself.
It is.
How did that work out so well for Viper X?
G.G. Ready for this.
It looks like that blind should get like most of the players, like the Cypher, the Omen.
Something trying to rush in. Does mention catch.
So they get 2, but this guy's like in the door and like trades out the 2 aggro players. There's nowhere for Texture to go. He's actually vulnerable by his own teammates' fucking shit, which might be a problem. They might need to retool this molly because this is a problem. This is definitely a problem.
Count by surprise. Gets a kill on the texture as well. Takes a
Yeah. Yeah, that was the problem there for Gen.G. Like, something can't get 2 right there.
dismiss back in towards Street. Mind freak. Covering fire. Comes up with 2 more, and suddenly it is just Meteor by himself.
That's a bad molly. I see what they're going for. I mean, they're essentially trying to make it where you're... They also have the Omen smoke that clouds out. So instead of the one way, they're making it so way like you're fully committed, right? And if... I guess they're molly clouded out this way. They don't... What they don't want is like a raise satcheling over here, like off rip, right? Like say like Omen and Raze on attack. They immediately spawn and they make a play to rubble. Well, you're not doing this off barrier. You're doing it as a reaction, right? And you're doing it like through whatever, like this wall that they have. Is it this wall? Some shit like this. They might actually have the B one. I think, yeah, it's the B one. It's the B one. The other wall they did the other round. I see what they're doing. They're making it so that way you don't want to swing like this way, right? They don't want you to take this fight. They don't want you to disrupt this push, but they want you to stay back here. And so they're doing everything possible to make you stay back here. So that way you get hit by the blind, you get hit by the haunt, you get hit by the paint shells. Because if you step forward and you start killing them early, then it fucks up everything, which is what something did. Like something got ahead of it all. And that's what fucked them up, is he was the one that got ahead. And so everything they're doing is to stop this. But he actually did it anyway. Like they need a molly. Like that's why I said like there would be a molly without even knowing it. It's just, it might need to be deeper. And they need another layer actually to make sure something can't get that kill.
It is nice to see the dismiss be a work of art once again.
Can he do the impossible? Stalwart.
When Meteor got the rest, noted that you cannot hunt for something like the Reyna anymore.
Yeah. Fast A take. Which is good because you just beat like their massive A fight, right? You beat the 4-person A fight. There's no fucking way they're going to do that again. I like this call out of PRX. Go back into it even stronger. So the Lear's coming through. Got the trip on the flank. Satchel coming out. Cam for info. Flash as well. They break the eye. Maybe a bit too much util here.
Plenty of half armor out here, but just for their
I mean,
sake
they
on
showed
paper
quite a
X, no
few.
outlaw on the opposite side. So there are some very critical ult.
Very good aggression out of Gen.G at Mound. They just kind of peek it, and they just progress up. The KJ over at A. Wonder if she's going to play lockdown. Looks like she's been close.
Like the Reyna anymore.
Probably Molly at the door, huh? Yeah.
Still not in a fully comfortable spot. Plenty of half armor out here, but
yeah, so she wants to play lockdown. And then this molly can be activated when the door opens. Paper X, when they hit A, they progress up really quick. Probably try to open this door to get this molly out as quick as possible. They try to get this Viper wall cycled quick as possible.
They go Paper X, no outlaw on the opposite
They're not
side.
stalled.
So there are some very critical ultimates available for Gen.G. Lakia working his way downstairs. Spoke about the Decimate, pulls back around the corner. His texture being posted up on a very deep angle. Just knowing that this is everybody stacked up on the A side here for PRX.
There it is.
A lot of damage onto Divide through the wall there as he's trying to take that orb.
Charge up forward,
Spamming Charon now, sending out that paranoia. Massive connection, but something not caught by it. Managing to find the cover and kill.
Damn, I feel like that was fortunate.
Invested, Meteor. Just hanging out backside, slot, pulling up Geng.
What a flash. Oh my god, that's so sick.
Out,
that's so sick. Wait, that was his teammate's molly though. What the fuck? I thought that was an attack molly. That's not sick. What the fuck? Munchkin, what are you doing?
I cleared out Monyet, coming up with one. Lakia pushing forward, but he's full blind. Classic from Monyet with that vulnerability as well. Going to allow to get the elimination and texture. But the operator can do nothing more but sit back, maybe try to find an exit frag, but needs to hold on to this op.
You know, I was just thinking about of Paper X. Breakthrough.
Back here to the very nice.
Trying to save it.
Needs all the support he can get, because right now, once again, Paper X looking to just send it over towards A.
Yeah, the showstopper this time, it can be even quicker.
A lot of A control here. Paper X's Lotus does not look very good, guys. There's a lot of holes across this fucking map, bro. It's not like people can't get by these trips. Like, there's a lot of fucking omens going around. There's a lot of raises that can satchel these. There's jets. Dude, I'm telling you, Paper X's Lotus has a lot of holes.
Nightfall at the ready. Lakia. Ooh.
Fire.
Tap here on to the Torment. What a great headshot. Finds one with Mind Freak.
I do like that. That was fucking fire how they have this spacing. This is so sick how they have this. But like that's so dry. Like there's not like the way Fnatic has been taking door with the Omen blind is way better than what this is. Like the way Fnatic has just been basically like having Boaster come here, and when the shit opens, he's just like blinding through on a really good line. I want to say it's this line. And then they just leave this open. They like kind of spam it a little bit. But Fnatic fucking owns going tree right now. That's one thing they're really fucking good at. So I would suggest they just literally copy the way Fnatic does it.
Corbin, what a great headshot. Finds one with Mind Freak. Answering back in kind. Helps take down texture before that op find any value. Now some 3 players left, and Meteor actually tucking sussed out. He can't.
Guy one. Charon, one of the brightest shining stars, as he has already reached the finals, going for that Royal Road here.
Wait, why you say Rick Whippy?
The Odin.
Ooh. I didn't know you could throw this cam off barrier and have a crack. This is a very good cam. This is a very, very good cam. You can see the Cypher's just lurking. Okay. This is a better look on their Lotus than what we'd seen the first 6. Because now they have like, they're going for some map control. Whippy got dropped? No.
At a time.
Is that
the arena. Got the Odin.
So he's spotting for that C push. Common, what's going on over at A? He's hearing quite a bit. Paint shells.
Now there's very well.
There's the Omens here, Fader. So he's calling. They're just doing like the standard A play, right? Like they're triple playing A. No big deal. These guys approaching C. What do they got? Dude, this comp has really shit ults. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, like the power in these ults over here on the left is so much better than these ults on the right. Holy fuck. I don't like this comp.
Away. Take some safer positions outside of the A site. Munchkin setting down that bite. Lear going to be cleared out. Delaying the Trailblazer for a bit.
So they leer. These are Trailblazer. They realize the Killjoy setups here at the Viper.
Dive in should clear that close left side.
With the Nano Swarm still here, that's
Dive in should on that bite. Lear going to be cleared out.
She recalled the B trip probably because it went out of range.
Just delaying the Trailblazer for a bit. Dive in should clear that close left side.
with the Nano Swarm still here, that's been the real bane of it. The poison.
So PRX used both smokes. They don't have a double controller setup. You can see Forsaken has left the lurk and come back. So what initially I was complimenting, I am now going to snatch that compliment away and say, again, we're back in the same spot. No map control. It looks really rough. They can't really hit anything in the next, 10 seconds, 20 seconds because they have no smokes. It's weird. They haven't done any work around the map. They didn't break an alarm bot. They didn't break a turret. They didn't break mollies. But yet they wasted dog, leer.
Cloud into the Nano Swarm, and just one snakebite still on hold. That's good enough.
Fake TPing.
No one's.
So that way, what? You think there's the Omen that got it in at the box? You're trying to set something up for a pick.
Step. There's still two members in the side of C, and PaperX is not exactly aware of that.
I mean, it's effectively 3 players here.
So they
still
4 walk back to A.
Waterfall, tap onto the door. We'll make him rotate maybe back over towards this B site, but for now it is going to be Karon who's looking to intercept all of this aggression that's coming through to the blast packs.
So they have now used so much of their kit. Sky has literally nothing at this point. Ray's just used the double satchels. The Cypher has no cages. The Omen has no blind. The Omen has 1 smoke. Like, bro, what is this round? They're just using everything. They're getting nothing.
Forward, Monyet gets himself around a back rubble. Shots exchanged. Karon getting the worst of it. Now down so very low on HP. 2 health remaining for him as Mind Freak
just fucking send an Omen TP back in.
TP's in a drop.
Okay, so they pinch drop and door.
Mind Freak's been hit.
Prowler not scouting him though.
Wow.
So as he swings out, he finds 1. Karon somehow coming away with a headshot. Has managed to shut him down. Now the shift. PaperX working their way over towards C. The Nano Swarms, the alarm bot still available. Karon as well, also going to be TPing over.
He just wants to buy time. It doesn't matter if he's low on health. The Nano Swarm should be enough to help him peek out just one more time.
Damn, that's a fire leer from like the main, dude.
Buy time. It doesn't matter if he's low on health. The Nano
You can leer for like everything from here. This is a really good leer.
Should be enough to help.
Look where it goes. Like, holy fuck, that's a good leer.
Peek out just one more time.
12 seconds remaining. Spike still being brought forward into the site. Handed off now.
I guess if you're going to get value on Reyna, like, you better have some good leers like that.
Texture, quick to reply, but there's the Odin spray. Texture will go down. Now it's all on Munchkin. Clears out the camp, but displacing this Odin is going to prove to be a pain in the rear for him. To jump up, Monyet, getting a high ground.
Like, PRX have been really good in these, like, late rounds trading off of each other so far, outside of the pistol.
Position. And a little bit of damage there. I mean,
yes,
he's knocked down to 6
started.
HP. This is still such
a
rough task for Munchkin.
Did it?
Such a strain. Yeah, you have to save. I mean, maybe looking for that early kill and knowing that you might have gotten the tags. Maybe see if you can take down the op, bring it back. But outside of that, it's PaperX finally gaining some momentum.
Gonna be taking the lead here. For the first time on Lotus. Gen.G
Where
just
the fuck?
continuously getting knocked down time and time again when it comes to this economy.
I can't find the game.
Sometimes it's where they thrive. So I don't know if you can really count them out just yet. But the calls have been good for PaperX. Yes, they were cutting it close. I won't say that.
Get involved.
Coach last year, TRX taking the title of Korean Kings and now looking to
See if that takeover can start here on the round, where PaperX are going to be able to stretch the lead.
Seemed really
still not looking great. Go wide, swing out from Munchkin as well. Ashes.
Particular members of DRX. It's been for both of these squads. I mean,
triple challenge at A again. Same KJ shit.
PaperX usually all just laughing and enjoying the game regardless of the scoreline.
Solo Sky over at
they don't want to
for
lose
bait.
that title. They also, obviously, both teams.
Dude, he's spamming the fucking door off barrier. That's crazy. And then he's holding for like the guy that swings and gets the kill. See, this is like kind of how Paper X thrives in my eyes. Like this weird shit. Like you really haven't seen this before, and you want to kind of try to get this kill because it's cringe, and then you're gonna peek into an opping Reyna.
Looking to get the higher seed at Madrid as well.
Higher seed, but also championship points on the line. As they try to go Odin v Odin, and it will be Forsaken getting the
Actually, was so quick to get that ground.
worse end of it, but still relatively healthy. And Devi, of course, with the heals, could just hop back up to 100. Tap on the orb, something checked close. Poison orb obfuscating as much as possible. As the Lear now going to be sent in.
Heard the Prowler in B as well.
I'm getting the reveal, but Meteor not
I just
spotted.
feel like they don't get
Little jump peek.
a whole
Checks
lot.
down below.
Like their hits are so one-dimensional with single controller and a single sky. Like they are so easy to read.
Oh, Nightfall crashing across. Trailblazer coming in from behind though. Meteor noted, taken down. Monyet trying to get through to falling, and now the pit going to be invested. Texture at the same time finding
Oh
Mind
my
Freak, but
God.
Munch and gone. The pit instantly dropping as Devi brings it down. Opshot from something, whipping a bit. He re-peaks.
Surely they
Now
lose
has
this
to swing
round.
back.
Gen.G win this map. They must lose.
Stopper in the ready. Is he ready for him to be close? Yes, he is. Texture taking him down, but now dead as the paint shells come flying through. Devi forced back. Him versus Charon. Both players having been so clutch for their teams in the past.
Ooh, Devi had
will
such good
be able
timing.
to get the kill. Had the HP advantage. Gets it. Gen.G.
Floor is
Stop
insane.
this.
You know, I just thought maybe Paper X would try to sell this as much as possible, draw out that Nightfall, and rotate back over to B. They still had time. They still had Mind Freak on B. Because
I wish the girls qualified for
this
challenges.
C site has pushing them into that C site. They're
All right, totally different look here. Look at the opt. Gen.G have given a lot of looks, guys. Like,
doing everything they can to force him out there.
Jump forward. Texture likely noted. Yep. Has been spotted. Has to try to blast back his way out the safety.
Woo!
Has managed to do so. Avoiding all this forward aggression that we're seeing as the push it comes in and something.
How does he do it?
Continues to plus four towards these operators and find the
Bro.
kills. Locking it flushed out.
they're
Forsaken
just
with
running
the
it down at the A
elimination.
side.
Managing to find it. Neural theft. Getting the spot.
Holy
The instant
fuck.
headshot into the sprayed out Mind Freak. Eliminates Meteor. And just like that, Paper X say, okay, you want to stop our win streak. We're just going to hound
Using it.
20.
Bruh.
Paper X just trying to score, but going
Guided.
G, and that's when Paper X look to C site once again. I mean, they always start to try to shake things up. The
So
problem.
again, this 4-person A push here from Gen.G. A little bit of a switch up again, going back into this. They have the lockdown. So even though it's an eco, they're giving themselves a shot by quad stacking A and playing retake on C with the lockdown.
Problem is there's so much utility to try to get through before.
Haven't spotted that Nanostorm quite yet. We're fishing for it. It looks like something, he says, I'll just heal it back up.
Yeah,
Let's get a kill, and then I'll just, go ahead and use the Devour.
that sounds like a good counter to the
Big
Nanostorm.
space on the side, not gets spotted. There's the dismiss. Takes himself out to safety. Meteor finding one, finding two. Karen getting involved, gets another.
Whoa,
Now
that's
suddenly it's
Jack's
just Mind Freak
doing.
and Forsaken.
Wait.
Finding one, finding two. Karen.
Why is the spike? Who the fuck had it? Oh, Devi has it. What's he doing?
Space on the side.
Oh, he's just trying to play on the corner. Why do these teams just insist on planning here?
Not gets spotted. There's the dismiss. Takes himself out to safety. Meteor finding one, finding two. Karen getting involved, gets another. Now suddenly it's just Mind Freak and Forsaken. Mind Freak still rotating over. The cam goes in, tries to get the dart out. I believe he actually whipped. Comes up onto the box, finding the one elimination.
Terrible round by
Mind Freak now
PRX.
put into a 1v1. Meteor swinging out, down so low, 7 HP from him.
Oh, fuck.
Kind of toying around with Mind Freak, who's now going to drop down off the box.
Oh,
You're so low. Mind Freak has to know this.
I mean, he knows exactly where he is.
And it's just
Certainly not.
showstopper. I would love to see some
all right. So flash below the mound.
other way to break this setup on C site. No one's done it successfully so far in Pacific.
And Meteor in a far forward spot. Poison Orb does give it an opportunity to maybe
Damn,
rotate
bro.
up.
Like, I don't know.
Upside
PRX
itself
look kind
back
of
away
rough
into
here,
a position
guys.
where that lockdown could find value.
That's already both guiding lights gone, by the way, for Paper X.
Just popping them off the rip. Now going to be relying on those Lears. Showstopper does come in. That's going to be Locky dead, but he managed to get Mind Freak that last shot.
This
going
could be
off
like a
right
weird,
before
like anti-strat
he
game
gets
though.
taken down. Could be
which
everything
is-
for them.
Just gotta hope that the Empress
so
comes
possible
in
in the
big for
finals.
something.
It's a very weird game.
Going the way of Gen.G.
Trouble is going to begin for Paper X, because sure, when you're on the attack, you can throw all those blinds alongside the guiding light, the leers, the paint shells, everything to distract him. But on defense, yeah, you can do it. But if they don't meet you
giving up
where
the
you
3
throw
points
the utility
is
initially,
a huge fail.
that
Those 3
retake
points are
is
super
looking nigh
important,
impossible.
actually. Yeah.
And it's a great idea against, the enemy Viper. Try to break through that toxic screen, even with the decay. Just kind of eat that.
What are they anti-shrouding? They could be anti-shrouding player positioning, right? Like, just like the speed at which they were going towards A and like running through tree in some of those rounds, like, that's just, that could have to do with like how Gen.G approached playing tree in the other games, Like they might not do that against, Loud or Fnatic or whoever else they play.
Disadvantage.
Let me go pee real quick.
And go through it. But again, Gen.G, after a couple of rounds, surely, if that's the style that PaperX brings, they read into it and they hold back. And PaperX just won't have much to work with on the retakes.
20 more seconds to gather their thoughts as we get ready to swap sides and see how Gen.G is going to be faring on this attack now. PaperX making this look a bit more like an international Lotus rather than a Pacific one.
That's true. Keeping it on the side that it should be. Pacific's always had these weird tendencies across a lot of the maps, quite frankly.
We'll see, though, if they can maintain the dominance here on that defending side. And how they're going to be piloting this Reyna.
A big part of it, you have to imagine, is you push them out on one side, funnel him into Forsaken setups, as he's always been so good with the Cypher, especially once he gets the Odin. So Gen.G, if they can shut that down early, they should have a lot more breathing room.
There.
So far, I mean, the biggest achievement really here for PaperX has been just denying Texture from finding value.
Caution here.
Karen as well, both of them down there at the bottom of the scoreboard for the side of Gen.G. We'll see if that changes now that they go to the attack, but with Texture not finding nearly as much value, PaperX got to be feeling pretty cozy.
Turrets destroyed.
Okay, turret noting one. Meteor trying to break line of sight, makes it around the corner just in time. Now re-swings.
Yeah, should have caught sight of multiple as well.
He's going to continue. Hold decently close here. Sheriff shot's not connecting yet as there's the jump forward, but Munchkin with covering fire, hoping to find the elimination. With Paranoia, Munchkin coming up huge. Texture in the meantime, taking out Forsaken to take on the Divide. The full rotate around from the back, might not be finding value here for PRX. Nade goes forward, Texture finds the enemy sky. It's going to be a flawless pistol round for Gen.G.
Well, the Gen.G marketing team smiling on that one as the Gen.G Classic comes out on top over PaperX's. But it's a good call from Gen.G. They realize that PaperX is just not stopping at anything, and they just say, hold, stop, turn around, just one person watch out for the peek out from whoever is anchoring on A. We will meet them right here on Rubble. A very different look of the Rubble fight, but a Rubble fight nonetheless. And good shots from Munchkin. He's feeling that confidence once again. Back on top of the scoreboard as the IGL for Gen.G.
No force buy this time around.
Okay.
PaperX
Broadcast starting.
Gonna see if they can try to get a
Go.
Thrifty done naturally. Just that
Any
Sheriff
hours?
here in the hands of Divide. Once again, everybody overall
Okay.
that C site.
Actually, let's see PRX's pistol. That'll let us know. That'll give us an idea. Quad push C, of course. Fucking random ass trip, kill trip for Forsaken. What's he up to over here? He's gonna open the door and just be annoying.
Texture not finding nearly as much value.
All right, so Forsaken's goal is to make himself look bigger than he is. He's trying his best here. Opens the door.
PaperX got to be feeling pretty
And
cozy.
he just runs. He's going to try to get a kill off of this trip. That's his goal here. He just wants that one kill. He might even like take a shot or two at the stairs and then run all the way back to heaven and then go for that kill off the trip. Because again, his goal is to make himself look bigger than he is. We'll see.
Okay, turret noting one. Meteor trying to break
he's
line of
just
sight.
going to chill. So he's chilling here. He's got the giga flank coming in.
Around the corner just in time. Now Reese swings.
Yeah, should have caught sight of multiple as well.
He's going to continue.
So they throw the smoke to stall them out. Dude, they're just fucking sending it.
Decently close here. Sheriff shot's not connecting yet. As there's the jump forward, but Munchkin
Bad
with covering fire.
spacing.
Hoping to find the elimination. With Paranoia, Munchkin
That just seems
coming up huge. Texture in the meantime.
Way too much.
Forsaken to take on to the buy.
They needed to wait for the hit,
around from
bro.
the back. Might not be finding value here for PRX. Nade go Gen.G.
Good turnaround, meet them. But that's all they'll get, quite frankly. Haven't been as successful as Gen.G on these thrifties, so
Yeah.
not gonna
Yo,
hold my
wait,
breath
goes
too
all
much
thanks for
on
the
this
tier
one.
1.
You say that. I'm thinking
11
about yesterday.
months.
On ascent. Crazy one that they were able to close out. Basically just classics. Forsaken will be able to find 1 kill, but Lock here with the Guardian, putting it to good use. Finding now 3, looking for the 4th. Find free. Will
They
take
were
it down.
glazing me.
Any
Yeah,
more
someone
than
said
that
they
would have
talked
been a
about
big
me.
cause for concern.
I don't know if they were actually glazing, but someone did say they were talking about me. Where the fuck is the stream? Like, why is it not in the match thread? That's making me nervous. Is our game not streamed? Surely our game is fucking streamed. Are they doing like a low? No. Why is it not on the match thread? That's so weird. That's so weird that they didn't put it on the match thread. Let's see. Oh my god. Bro, I'm trying to do this with a fucking banana on the table. Okay. Yeah. There's actually a banana on the table. Okay. Me and Spencer. Okay.
Concern for Gen.G, but things up. It's
What you could, got a couple of. Sure needs a break, and
So
then
we
he
got the
just
bone.
rises to the.
Quad fight here. Okay, so they're going with the quad fight A. We obviously saw this last half too. They don't have a trip on B at all yet, but maybe it's coming. Can't judge yet. We only got 1 trip out.
The top. Has some impressive multi-kills on a lot of these maps. Some good acrobatics as well.
Dude, B is wide open. It's wide open. Like, they don't have a Viper, and there's not even a trip there.
Nade going forward. Swing C's coming out. It's mine. Rig.
Bro, this is insane. This is actually insane how much they're fighting here.
They're swinging out the door. Not yet, however, going to be able to find an opening kill. Texture going to be taken down. Locking as well. Found Parent on that swing. Able to get a connection. No HP bar on something. He'll back away. Fly doesn't have the healing.
Coming back, recalling my box.
So since they have double trips on C, if Forsaken rolls off, picks up B, these guys are like, okay, just in case they roll in B, we'll go through door, we'll stack B for a second. Okay, let's go to A.
Don't really B and C.
They got the early comm on
So-
C with this cam. They got Forsaken on
Close to
B.
tracking him. On Meteor.
Placing alarm
1v3. Alarm bot going to be set up. The challenge. Oops.
Jeez, man. The rounds for Paper X just seem like so high variance whenever I watch. Again, kind of a creative setup here for the Cypher just to like stall it out. So he has a trip from
Look at the
B.
buy, though. Glass cannon.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
armor.
He hides that cam like over there.
Cash right now. The situation not looking good for
And
them.
he has
Wanna
a
be able
bunch
to
of
have those
kill trips he puts like back sight. So this is a
rifle in his hand. I said,
a trip where you can see it's like way the fuck over here, and he can get this kill from heaven on people that come out of tree or come up lane and have to push back sight to clear.
pose.
It's a
Gonna go
really
for
really
the
late
bulldog.
trip that's very unlikely to get
Texture
broken.
wanting to grab that orb, but the camera is enough to dissuade.
But in order to get that value, you have to make yourself
For
look
that
bigger
no
than you
armor,
are.
Just trying to get some extra damage, and I think they're really trying to feed something these kills, make sure that they can
So
go for the
smoke.
trades. But that means they're banking a lot on this round to try to win out the map.
This is so weird for Paper X, man.
Back over towards the safe site, already begun. Meteor pushed up just outside of B, alongside this trap wire. Clears it now, so Monyet made aware. Just gonna go back and away. Mind Freak trying to swing out, but Karon finding the headshot. Shoots down the enemy Omen.
He could have gotten
Paranoia
that,
now.
actually.
Not gonna be in this retake attempt. Forsaken goes sliding down, gets himself situated over a drop. Pushing forward ahead of his own trap wire, up against the side of the cage, and as it drops, he tries to get that transfer.
That's so risky, man. That's so risky. But I guess that's just like the PRX style. Like,
Nearly had it. Karon answered back.
back with Geng though, it was like super creative, like set plays with great trading. This is like creative individual plays with high variance.
The Lear down, Munchkin still sights turned over towards where the spike is at, but it doesn't even matter. Karon finds one, Texture gets the other two, and Gen.G tie it up at 8-8.
Why is that, AM?
I don't know if they calmed it ahead, if it's just built in to their protocols, whatever it might be. They did not all turn to shoot down the Lear. They knew exactly what each other's jobs were. And this is where this team starts to get scared. All of them have the ability to shoot that, pick up those kills on those trades.
Maybe not.
So as long as you're not all distracted by the same thing, you are usually going to win out on these fights. Very good post-plant setup from Gen.G, and
I agree,
that'll draw the
Kuro. Like,
timeout.
I don't think they look very good. Like, they don't look organized. Like, PRX doesn't look like very well drilled in this map. But their Lotus was always kind of weird. It had super high variance, even at champions with the double duelist. And so, like, that's why I'm trying to not just lay it down on them right now. Because, quite frankly, like, their comp at champions was pretty dog shit, but their players came up so big.
Out of it will be to try to really push out from one side, hold their defender spawn entry points with two people, and then go for the retake with something like the con situation as well. Spirit pre-fires, that's how he's so in the 17 rounds. I mean, they desperately needed this.
So again, with like a 4-fight A. So they 4-fight A, solo cam C, trip on B.
We'll see if it works.
And yet again, rushing forward, trying to get a catch.
If it worked in hand for some.
What's happening here? Okay, so he only has one trip. That's what I was curious
and the
about.
Odin. I mean, they desperately needed
There's
this.
just delay on the HUD.
We'll see if it works.
And yet again, rushing forward, trying to get a catch. Let's get pinged by the Haunt.
So, dude, they just quad play
No one
A
there.
at the start of the round
Fine.
with this comp.
Ready for Gen.G.
You can see the Nano breaks this trip on B, which really fucks with Forsaken now. Now there's just so many questions just from one Nano.
Now, on this left side of the map, this Prowler goes and checks
So they
forward.
go clear it out, and because of that, just like an empty C
Set
side,
up here from Forsaken.
Oh,
they literally get it without hardly using any util.
Does back down. It's not a default plan. It's just off to the side, and now the pin is going to be invested as well from Gen.G.
Seekers are on the way. Something gets a nice opening kill through the door, though.
You're gone, Karon. Trying to hold things close, and something goes bouncing forward with that dismiss. Now Device swinging back out to find him. Showstopper in, Texture fighting one, but Monyet with a nice headshot equalizes.
They're kind of hanging somehow.
Gives this advantage over to PRX. Munchkin take it out. Pit now going to drop block. You spam down.
How the fuck did Paper X win this round?
Often. Just sure.
Back to jump forward. Finds himself an ace. Munchkin bailed Gen.G at the start of a round that they had no right to win.
Have the Reyna.
Oh wait, I skipped the fucking. That was so fast. What the fuck? I thought they were showing the replay. Okay, I was paying attention. I was looking at my second monitor. All right. Again with the fucking what? Bro, how did they expect to get away with this like long term? Like just quad playing A.
Reset of the blast, back to jump forward. Monyet and Texture both racing over towards Rubble. Gonna be able to find one apiece, but now Texture doubling up. Finds himself another elimination, but somehow Device doesn't get that kill. Texture.
Oh.
As Rhea just finds the elimination.
Rare whiff from Device actually.
Something now.
What an offhang. Holy fuck.
So hungry for it. Won't be able to get himself an ace.
Holy fuck, what an offhang.
Green. That's very appealing. Solo you have first starter be the grand leader for Gen.G alongside HSK. And he's seeing the light at the judge for something, buying down to 8.
Okay. It's one of the first times they haven't done something super weird and stacky.
50. Sure, it's
Magnet opens the door.
the Reyna. You can always kind of try to rely on that half armor, but
There.
the Outlaw is in the hands of...
So they one-way this. They have a Cypher set up behind it. They got 2 people playing front B. The Reyna with the Judge, Sky ready to trade, potentially with like a flash or some shit. Like Reyna shoots, Sky flashes. They end up hopefully going like 2 for 1.
The Meteor. Don't know if something's going to account for that.
Showstopper at the ready from Magnet. They feel that they can get this into a winnable position. We very well could see that pulled out. Try to turn the
Good
tide.
patience right now to Gen.G.
Taking things very cautiously. Spamming boxes, checking corners.
Dude, just a gamble stack again.
And it's just going to be a stack. No early rubble fight. Paper X just saying, this is the best shot we got. Again, you got to take your chance.
I don't know. Like, see, I think when I see stuff like this, I know it's just an eco, but I'm imagining like less just fucking getting out here and lurking and causing a lot of problems. Like I have just seen lurkers on Ascent get so much value, you know. Now, does Loud run that weird ass comp? They might not even get a chance to get some fucking, I don't know.
Tap on the door, something on the opposite side of the box, not going to be spotted.
Good cam.
As Meteor, he's pushing into this one, but he's got the Outlaw. Something says hello.
That's a good spot for it.
Snatches up the weapon. He's going to look for it, gets a shot there into Munchkin, putting him down 10 HP. But Munchkin again with a nice headshot. At least trade this one back with the door getting opened once again. Paper X reading a rotation. How far forward do they want to try to push here? Forsaken.
Seconds left.
Just on the opposite sides of Munchkin's legs. Cannot find the connection there. Munchkin some by
The timer. The Mind Freak can shut that down. Second mark. Say Munchkin had a little picture.
Smoke down. Aggressive push out of B.
All right, so they show some aggression here at B. They break that turret. It's pretty common. This is something they could do against anyone, most likely. Over at A, nothing aggressive at all, actually.
Smoke down. Aggressive push out of B.
Fake smoke.
Clear the turret for
Actually,
now.
that's probably an orb, just goes through his own orb.
You're back away, avoiding that aggression.
No, he actually held on to orb. That's...
The lone operative now.
Bro, this defensive app from PRX.
Quite a bit of space
this whole map
over
from
at A.
PRX just ain't it, bro.
Wants to see what the rest of the team can report.
Look like
as far as the setup here on B.
they honestly look like better players
Both of those now on cooldown.
that aren't giving themselves a chance to win the game. That's literally what PRX looks like to me right now.
Right up close to the entrance.
Like when they get fair fights, they do great.
Gamble, especially with the Rays as a showstopper.
Necessarily believe
One.
this is gonna be a stack.
Blood is cooking over here. Holy, he's ready for this fucking satchel in from Texture. Jesus.
Oh, movement here from the PRX camp. Not necessarily believing that this is going to be a stack.
Careful here.
Oh man, it was a double for the jump. I thought it was one above, one below, but you really want to take down the showstopper. Forsaken has the read that that's going to be the execute.
Oh,
you know the ult's online.
Headshot.
Munchkin dead. Something finding him as he tries to cut
Oh
across the
my
rest of the team.
God,
And there it is. The trap
actually
wire
hit,
coming through.
yeah.
Has the
Oh,
reveal.
no, no one
Also
can
finding
kill him,
Forsaken as
though.
he tries to backpedal.
No. Oh, he goes right by him.
Kill not going to be found.
What is happening, dude?
Here, dueling with something.
Magnet finding one, trying to push back up. Take some space here on the side. Lock in, able to shut it down. Forsaken, creeping back out from waterfall.
Bruh.
Angle watch, Karen finding it. Lock in, trying to
Bruh.
go for the plant, but just baits the vine forward. Finds the kill. Now, all on something. Heal, rolling. They interrupt the plant.
I can't believe that showstopper lived through all that.
Looking to
That's
hold the corner,
insane.
swings back around, puts him low, puts him down to 21. Spike planted. No leers, no dismisses, no nothing. As the haunt goes out, something now revealing himself. Another smoke invested. He's looking for the cross. He's trying to get the
Man,
headshot.
sick
but he
awareness by
cannot.
Karen. He knew
Stands
exactly the
tall,
angle that he
12
would
to
fall
9.
into.
Running across the
play.
screen one
I
last
like
time
that.
before peeking to make sure that something doesn't have the opportunity to disrupt the plant. And yeah, it's back-to-back rounds where it got dicey with the timer. But Gen.G.
Bold call to shift that spike over as well.
Here's that fucking quad A fight again. This time 3 through the door.
So few seconds left.
It's the same blind we saw last time. Oh, that's missing actually.
Bold call to shift that spike over as well. It's so few.
Okay. Do you see what happened? He started it how I said you couldn't start it. He started the paranoia from like more to the right. And this was literally exactly what I said when we were looking at the Valor plan. I was like, dude, you actually got to go. You got to get some like distance back, which is kind of difficult to do like a triple push out door because of exactly what happened, right? Like, so this Omen TPs gets into this corner. Now the barrier is like right here. So if you throw the flash from here, it's not going to work, right? Like, could, I guess, but you want the flash to like bleed through back here. So he threw it from like here, which means like there's a gap, right? Because he's probably doesn't want this flash. He wants to like kind of get people also coming out. So he left this corner. I bet this Omen doesn't get blind. You need to throw it from like here, I feel like. You pretty much have to get there. So that way you can get like the people waiting behind the smoke. So, or waiting in the smoke even. Like if you throw this smoke. But then you also get the guy that like TP's up. All right, let's see this shit.
Few seconds left.
Yeah, dude, it missed him.
Want to make sure that they can try to get it planted down, but now Paper X looking to fight fire with fire. Something finding one. Mind Freak getting texture. It's just a quintessential Paper X round.
They actually won the trades. I feel like
we now find ourselves in a 1v2.
Low key, I feel like Paper X gets fortunate quite a lot, but yeah, SR's playing. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. Here's our map pool right now. We got Breeze, Icebox, Sunset.
They'll just hold that rubble. Not sure if they'd be curious enough to push all the way through this toxic screen.
I'm just gonna want him to go to
just
B.
finish
Trap
this
wire
map real quick.
Is there.
Oop.
Toxin screen down.
Destroys it. Just gonna be a nope. Holding.
You just punish Paper X for pushing out aggressively.
Seekers at the ready here from the buy as well. Once again,
okay, so you TP there super quick. You get this blind line really quick. You can see the aggression again. It's a 4-person aggression, and you can see like they have something really fast planned. Like TP here, this guy has blind out. He can blind through this alleyway. What else is happening?
I mean, they're looking to take.
So they're immediately dogging, dude. They immediately dog through the door. This is kind of sick, actually.
The fight again over at A, but Gen.G.
That's kind of sick.
We didn't like how that went for us. No, we're not going to try to challenge into it again.
It'd be better if the dog could get the leap in here. Almost. Like, the dog almost got the leap in. If the dog could get the leap in and clear out all this, it would be so sick.
But that's all of rubble cleared. A main cleared. I mean, you could just leave one person holding here and you have the entire map figured out.
That it's just gonna
or the one immediately.
So now they re-aggress, they group and re-aggress B.
No, they
Prowler to check. Double push out, turn for the flash, Meteor.
Which is pretty much what they have to do
now
with this
Manya gonna be taken down, tucked into the corner, Meteor trying to survive.
Man, this is a really like good aggression. Like the 4 push here into the triple push here. This is one of the few rounds where I feel like PRX has like layers to this aggression.
Not. Ends up falling. That's that potential lockdown now taken away from them. But if Gen.G gets to the side, they still do have that pit that Munchkin can invest.
And Devi gonna be looking to use those Seekers. The pit.
Risk, 25% remaining. As the spam starts coming through, trying to prevent the grab on the door, but something finding the kill. The one tap through the
Jesus
smoke
Christ,
by
bro.
Karen.
Oh
Now
my god.
That
was sick.
Now
what here is I think it was a
Okay, last round.
we'll just push
into
I'll find you.
on top for now, up over the top.
Combined with the one way. So if you come through this one way, you're literally fucked. They have the Omen TPing across, they have the Haunt, they have the wall blocking info at A. Since the Vipers front B, they're not orbing that shit at A, so it's just the wall here. There's still the quad stack over here from PRX, and it looks like they started the same way, where the Omen TPs and is ready to blind along the wall. The dog isn't coming, though, I don't think.
The check towards Mounds,
No.
nothing going to be spotted. Forsaken again, just
No pup.
playing the side solo with that Odin in hand. We're checking the
So
B
they've
box.
gotten mount control, and now they're getting front B control. And they're putting a lot of pressure on Paper X's comp, which has not a lot of stall and not a lot of
Going to be
info.
invested, looking to shove them back, but I mean, you see something. Mind Freak, they're actually inching their way forward.
Oh.
Paranoia going to be sent in, but Munchkin not going to be caught by it. Ends up finding the
That's
kill.
rough, dude.
Knocked out now, getting ready to roll
tried to
through.
fight it.
1 more second remaining. They managed to back out. No one going to be detained here.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude, I feel like they needed Munyet there. They needed the raise there if they wanted to do that, right? It wasn't a terrible idea.
Something. Mind Freak, they're actually inching.
The way they did it wasn't like, it's not terrible, right? It's just, it is risky. It's kind of crazy that something doesn't get 1 kill here based on what we're seeing.
Their way forward.
Like, I think Munchkin's full blind when he kills him there. Like, triple flash.
Paranoia going to be sent in, but Munchkin not going to be caught by it. Ends up finding the kill. Knocked out now, getting ready to roll through. 1 more second remaining. They managed to back out. No
I don't necessarily think it's a
detained
great play, but I see what they're going for at least.
Smoothly,
It wasn't
they try to
totally
retake.
bad.
Boombot not getting cleared. It's drifting, in fact.
Jesus.
Over towards Tech. The flash goes in. It turns
Oh,
from it.
wow.
No,
What a flash, dude.
Able to get taken down. Lakia now trying to survive, trying to backpedal, but Karen swings in from main.
Tried to do too much.
Himself, I should say, to find the kill. Finds himself another one. Mind freaking Levi. The last one standing. You know where this guy is now? Now it's all
That's insane. That's insane that
on the
Paper X ended up losing this map.
13 to 11.
I feel like they really should have probably won that, but their comp didn't even let them.
Interesting to hear Wyatt talk about, you know, what are you expecting leading into this? Are you surprised that it's just pretty standard comps here?
I'm not surprised. I think that this is like the consistent comp that everyone has like used to run back in the day. I mean, Breeze just came back, so I think like certain teams have been cooking up on it. I think it's just safe for everybody to go back to that default comp because there's so many reps that have been played on it already, especially with that halls opening back up, right? So I'm not surprised that we don't see anything crazy. I am surprised that we don't see Floor on Yoru though, because I actually think that she has a really great Yoru on this map, but I mean her jet was going crazy yesterday, so you know, it is what it is.
And really, Floor can do no wrong. Tell me about this comp specifically. What is it about the comp? If there's like one thing that you can highlight as the most valuable part of the comp when it comes to Breeze,
I think he's gonna. Yeah, they hired him for.
I just think the Cypher and the KO have so much importance because you get the info and lurks with the Cypher, right? You get these trap setups.
I think he's full time on it.
Play the enemy KO on rounds that the enemy KO has ult, right? By playing trips on a certain site and playing a different site. And then KO in itself is great for that ult. You can farm the orbs A main. You can get great knife value, right? Get info early on.
So for those of you that are just joining, I mentioned at the start of the stream, but right now this is our bracket, right? We have this game today, probably this game on the main stream after. These two games will be played today. I don't know if they're streamed. Yeah, I guess they're on the secondary broadcast and stuff. So I'll actually pull this up. No.
What's your approach? Are you trying to avoid Floor? Do you have a game plan specifically to try to shut Floor down? How do you tackle this?
I mean, it's a really tough one. I don't think any teams have really had an answer for Floor, apart from what, like G2 in the championship, right?
So
championship tournament at LAN.
Again, no, sorry. Bracket here. So here's our first game today. That's what we're about to watch. Dude, SR yesterday kicked off shit. So yesterday, Jennifer had a surgery. So I was mentioning earlier, I'm actually probably going to be unable to watch this game today unless we just straight blow Decimate out of the water, which we did yesterday. I have to dip at like 5 to get the girls from school. But tomorrow I'll be able to watch all the games. The day after I'll be able to watch all the games. But today, it's a little bit of a shorter stream. Just letting you guys know. I'll send you guys when I end my stream. I'll raid someone that's watching this. Maybe like Tupperware. She usually watches this stuff with me. Not many people do GC with me. I'll find someone. But just letting you guys know. It'll be like one of those days where I can't actually get that second game. Just gotta get the
Floors. Right, and I mean,
wait, what's her
rebrand?
rebrand?
Seem to be changing
what
by
is
any
it?
stretch of the imagination. We'll see if Decimate can grind things out. I am being told that naturally, right before we got to the fun part in the action,
like
that there was a
Tupperware.
PC that crashed. So as soon as the player gets back into action, gets reconnected, we'll kick things off on Breeze, the opener in this best of 3. Now,
Lydia?
talk to me a bit about Shopify because we've talked about them a lot. We've seen them a lot. We've had the pleasure of watching their matches.
Lid?
Is your game plan any different at this point, given how well-oiled of a machine they are and how they just seem to be incapable of doing anything wrong?
Guys,
I don't think you're going to see that
check
major
out
of a
floor
change in game
stats
plan.
in Supernova.
However, I think that Shopify is in such a
56 and
position,
9.
like such a good position
Two
that they
maps.
can actually start playing around and
Plus-
testing out new strats
plus
in a match,
47.
right?
Yeah,
I feel like they're
306 in the
leagues
round.
ahead of everybody else so far.
515
that really, like,
ACS overall
they
series.
can use this time to try out new things.
30 and 0 on
maybe pocket
defense.
strats that they might use
Like,
later
have
in
you
the year,
ever seen a
maybe
stat
at a
page
certain
like this,
LAN,
bro?
right?
Have you
Maybe
ever?
championship LAN. So they really have an opportunity.
That's
here
actually
to,
insane.
You know,
That's actually
mess
insane,
around a little
bro.
bit and try new things out. And then if things get out of hand, they can always go back to their original game plan of what works, you know, cookie crumb cutter gameplay, right?
Floor
that we know
is
them for.
fucking up there, man. Like, Floor is insane. And every time you shoot Floor in a match, you're going to witness like 3 highlight clips, which is awesome. I will say, though, I think like I have really been having a lot of fun watching like some of Loud and Tens in particular. Like, Tens does a lot of cool shit. I like watching Yoru's. Or Yoru's and Omens a lot.
From
guys know. Play
VCT,
this.
be
Ready to
able to
break
do
the
that
dart?
after they've already qualified for certain lands because there wasn't any importance on seeding to certain teams, right?
We got that Orb in mid to deny info.
SR is in a position now to just do
Interesting
whatever
that we
they
keep
want, it
this
kinda
Sova
feels
here.
like, in terms of that, because they are miles ahead. And just off the rip here, you're just seeing a very slow play, Doug.
Yeah, they don't seem to be doing very much right now. Shopify starting off on the attacking side of Reese to kick off this best of 3. They started to feel some of the pressure through caves from the defensive side, and now a slow but steady and cautious lurk up the middle of the map. There's nobody nest.
Little pop flash to go
First
through
thing
that
of
orb
contact
like
should be
that,
the
like
cam
that.
Once they clear mid.
Solo.
I really like
Sova
that
here.
mid orb. It actually makes the lurk so good for the solo
Oh,
Viper.
the
but
knife
it
hits
also
the
opens up
Cypher. They
opportunity
know.
for your team to like quickly go
Great
into B like
take.
this,
I
right?
love
So they
this.
showed everything at A, and now they're hitting
I love
B
the
site.
entry from floor to go top box
The
right
retake
there.
should already be here.
Never even seen that before,
It's
actually.
taking its dear sweet time.
It is, it is.
Right behind
No, Sarah.
Huge kill.
Fancy footwork.
No.
He's getting in on it as well. Noya very weak. Spike still in hand. Not
Noya's
able
still
to
got the
stabilize,
cam
not
looking
able to
at
get enough control.
Fuck, this is so fucked
Commits
now.
getting the spike down. Another
Oh,
tap.
this is
A little
fucked.
bit more utility drawn out.
Oh, this
Now
is so
Mel
fucked.
rotating over. No real time to flip things. As Carry
Oh
takes
my
a few
God.
forward. Big moment. Ultimately slips through.
Our
And it's gonna be
Danish
Alexis
president.
alone.
Come on, Alexis, get
70
this.
HP, 6 bullets
I
on the
like
ghost.
it. I like it.
Cautious position from the initiator. Both found in the pistol in
NT.
favor of Decimate.
All good, all good. Not our map.
Great
It's okay.
retake from Decimate and Carry doing such a good job on that back site, knowing the importance of just staying alive for as long as possible and honestly not showing at all. And SR had a feeling, you know, like there is somebody in this B site. It should be the Cypher, but where, right? The Cypher could be in
Right.
CT, could be anywhere. And by the time they actually clear back site, they're making so much noise that
We
Carry's
didn't
able to
talk
get that
about it,
one up,
but
1v1
Decimate has
kill.
a really good
And it just,
lineup,
like,
guys.
ruined the entire post plan.
This is
there
Zeppa's
for
sister,
the likes of
right?
SR.
And
So
then
already,
Zan was on
really good play
DSG.
from DSM.
Misu was on
I like that.
DSG.
Yeah, I think they reacted super
Rise
well too. I
came
mean, the
from
knife
Cole?
was used by Alexis
Am I
to
right
try
there?
to tag Carry backside.
Carry,
It got
where
cleared
did
out.
Carry
So
come
you're right.
from?
Carry was able to do what she wanted and kind of spoil the round. No purchase from Shopify,
Rise is
with the
on
exception of a sheriff
CLG.
in the hands
Old
of Floor.
Cole. They're all names that I definitely
Sheriff
have
could be so
coached
dangerous, but
before.
this
Like, this is a
dagger
good
will
team.
tag a ton of people here. So that should ultimately force
Just for those of you that don't
SR
recognize,
back,
like, the
take control
org,
of the
but
opposite side of the map. But if they run into this B site, this is a crazy setup from Viper and Cypher. So Decimate right now actually winning the macro game. Honestly,
Yeah, they
making
really
SR
are.
play into their hands.
The cam has been cleared, and you see Emlo and Carrier standing in such a position where, well, actually, I think they both got tagged by the knife. I was going to say, never mind, their spacing was great.
Use that.
That
they
molly
waited
was
out.
so clutch.
Yeah, it was. Dashing forward, buying some time. Emlo with 2 on the round.
Okay, trades are
But
good. Trades are
hold
good.
the phone.
There's
Weapons
one more
have been
in the
upgraded. Kills
wall.
have been found. The space has been taken.
Sova.
Where does Shopify go from
Misu.
here?
Not a lot of
no.
good guns here on
Laura hit
Decimate.
a nice shot there.
There's
This
a
will be
big
such a huge
fight.
kill. Saw the elbow.
Pre-fire. Oh, it's a
Damn,
kill.
great KO
Misu
flash.
lands a
What a
shot on
flash
the
from
floor.
Rise. That's Rise,
Shot in the
right?
face of Noya, but the molly at the feet of Misu proves to be the difference maker.
One enemy
This is very
remaining.
costly
One
as well.
enemy
1v1.
remaining.
Bulldog on
Noya might pull this
God.
off. 16 HP, 18 bullets.
fuck.
Oh, she's gonna ult. Round 2.
You go for the wall bang here. That's the question.
I mean, Oh, I thought she was gonna hit it.
This is
46 HP on the other side. 13 seconds left. You've got to take the
Oh, our Danish Prezi.
my
Oh,
gosh,
she's so
decimated.
cold.
Got completely
Oh my
decimated in
God,
that
let's
round.
go.
Noya
Let's
running
go.
in there, didn't care. 2 people down, got the trade.
We're so
on
correct.
the
Yeah,
enemy
we're
Viper.
so back, Chad.
Picks
Let's
up the
go.
Bulldog after
All right.
this. And just closes out the round, and
One enemy
Decimate
remaining. One
played
enemy
such a good
remaining.
round up to that point. Like even Rise flashing that backside area.
Oh,
For Misu
no,
to
no.
peek and get the kill.
Zan wasn't on DSG. Zan was on Newt. Is that?
Pop off at any moment and win a clutch round. And if I'm Decimate right now, I'm not feeling too hot going into this. I mean, that's a round they definitely should have won. They had the perfect setup for that. Yeah, the dagger was great out of Alexis, but still, you got what, the first 3 kills in the round?
Triple
Yeah,
Hulk
I mean, you were up big on numbers. They were down on guns. But I think that's the other thing, too, is we talk a lot about Floor, and for good reason. But you're right, Dre. Like,
Yeah.
Alexis
clearing
is
this?
nuts. Noya, all of them. Sarah's insane.
Ooh,
This
look at the
entire
wall. I
roster
like
from top
that.
to bottom
That's
gets away with
creative.
murder. We'll see if Misu catches a really nice timing. No, actually has to push off the deep
Oh.
Viper wall.
Oh, it's a gap there.
Creates so much space on the site. My goodness. It's a heist.
Screen down.
And it's all theirs.
I don't think I've seen a team do
And
that to
already
the Viper wall.
conditioning that they're going to take this Hall's control and do splits like this, and that's going to, for the rest of the half, keep Misu in that general area, having to go back and forth from next and worry about
like
this
that
Hall
take.
split, because it's just so oppressive on this map. When
I wonder
teams
if
are
that
splitting
wall
A like
was
this
a little
and
bit more to the
completely
left, if it's
taking control
better.
of the site.
I like the bridge.
Remaining.
That's
yeah.
now. Well, go on.
Yeah, it may just be an eco dug, but
Yeah.
they're already going to set up that conditioning, and it's going to be oppressive
Dat
later on in
conditioning.
this half.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thinking about the first round, the pistol where they got through mid and put that super deep aggressive Viper wall B, now this one A. Like, the way they're playing the macro of this map is suffocating.
Yeah. And even into this round, right? You're seeing this early A default. Looks like they're gonna try
like
to
the
grab
knife might
KO ult, like I was talking
Get
about.
onto this Cypher.
But expecting a trap.
Again,
you
though,
see
yeah.
people in, like, you see
So
players in the
Alexis
back right
will
now,
molly this off
kinda
rip,
playing
like
anti,
Bebe's saying.
playing
She wants to
far
get this
back, not trying to
orb,
get
get
cheesed.
all.
Already investing this
The
KO
Cypher's
molly.
playing on the
Guaranteed
setup.
orb, but
Ooh,
Zan.
what the
Oh,
fuck?
I love that angle,
That's
Doug.
a big kill.
Yeah, it's
That's
impressive.
That's my
That's a
favorite
really
spot.
big kill.
As
I mean,
a Jet getting up on that wall, it's so huge.
So the
Yeah, you need
Cypher
that
got
out of
hit by
your
this
doors, right? Like,
knife. You
we
dot,
talked
you lose
about
your
how
Viper.
you can't take a step
Yeah,
down.
this
It
is
doesn't matter
rough.
who's playing on the other side.
I like it.
That's
Pounce
a
on
big,
A quick.
That's a big play. It's a big
Good
opener,
job
big
for
on
getting
confidence.
space.
But of course, the counter always exists. Sarah's gonna fall as well.
So hard without the wall.
The dart, now the flash. They've gotten some control of the site, but it's careful. It's so careful. Actually, I really love how they play this out.
Oh,
Well
great
played right now
drone,
by
though.
DCM.
Just util bombing out Floor.
Yeah, they're doing a
It looks
really
like
good job of using
they're not able to
util
punish off
and
of
not giving
Floor's
up
able
any
to
easy
reposition.
fights.
How many can she get?
Okay, never mind.
shot.
We're owning. Oh fuck! Let's go, Floor. Oh my
It was
god.
3v5!
Yo, what the
was
fuck? That was
unfair.
sick.
And the double swing, Doug.
Oh
Face,
man.
it's textbook, man. It's
Yo,
Oh my
perfect.
god.
what a shot.
Oh my
Holy.
gosh.
Yo,
Already
we
just
did not
so
deserve
confident
it.
in this series. At the end, you saw going for the jump peak.
Man,
And
they
honestly,
played
again,
so
like, this is
disciplined
another round where
too.
Decimate was up numbers, and like, I thought that they were playing it so well up until they didn't, right? I know it
Yeah.
sounds stupid to say, but even
They needed to move faster in that area. They needed to not be caught here. Like, they needed to move fast up on the pyramids and scale.
4v2 with the trades coming through, but Floor just evening out the numbers with that double swing from Alexis back sight.
Oh,
And
with the
man,
orb, we dry take it this
Decimate
time.
actually,
Ooh,
like,
I love
have
that
a great
because
beginning
you
start
have
to every
Floor
round that
holding
they've played
this.
so far, I believe.
You have this
truly.
player here. If someone
They just can't
shoots from
close it out
here,
right
we
now,
can
so
trade
maybe
that
they have
super
to
quick. So we dry walk through
Take a
the
timeout
orb.
here soon if it snowballs out of control, and just talk about
Sick
going
call from
together
Ro.
and really trying to get these trades on the retakes, because nothing is free when you're playing against a Shopify team.
4-person
Yeah,
B
you're up
stack is
5v3,
kinda
but
sus.
they're able to bring it back. You know?
Yeah,
So-
no round is safe. Yeah.
So you have to maybe just pack mentality when you're up numbers like this and just everyone go from one side and guarantee the trades. Another
Oh
first
my
blood
god,
here.
145.
Zan.
Dink on Denoya? What?
Huge.
Oh no!
Backside, the blades will land.
Punish.
Spike down.
Carrie's got two with the Stinger.
No!
Third, and connecting. Huh.
Thrifty.
Nice.
Oh.
I mean, a thrifty round for Decimate and a big one. I will say this. I love what we just saw at Decimate because they already found
they're
a
not
timing
scared.
window to punish that mid-fight.
Ah.
Remember in the pistol, they put that orb down, they crept up it, they controlled mid this time. This time it was Zan who got...
Damn, we just stalled too long. I think we had the right play. What do you guys think? Like, right here, we paused for too long, which then allowed Zan, honestly, fucking huge props to Zan, by the way, for breaking up that round. Getting the first kill and 145ing Noya.
By the way,
Yep.
she has great stats on this duelist role.
All
Like,
right.
I looked at
Ooh.
her stats.
Is that
she's
the-
up there.
It could be
she's
that one
definitely
or
up
that
there.
one.
So
I don't
for
remember
her
which
to
one
be
it is.
killing Mel like that, 2 rounds back to back as the entry, it's so hard to play this map.
That's
on
it. Wow,
Breeze,
that's way over
even if
there.
you're Shopify without Viper smokes up.
Holy
Here's
fuck.
that ace.
Holy fuck. What an
But
egg.
with a different flavor. Remember previously the wall like sectioned off back yellow and bridge?
Look at
This
this
time
one.
it was done, yeah, right off the bat. Sectioning off mid and sectioning off door, and that was all the control they needed.
So cool that SR already read into Decimate's game plan of fighting mid, right? And then they just switch up the wall and do an A-hole split and A-site split.
One enemy remaining.
Noya playing such a random angle there. Isu and Zan not expecting it. Yeah, the flash from Alexis helps. Rise is left in a 1v4 situation, a dreadful.
Fun fact, chat. I loved this this split A. What was the team in NA that would always run this? Yes, it's fucking scrims. One sec. I gotta find their fucking name real quick. Some fucking random ass team. What was it? It's like it's one of those like what the fuck is that team name? BB. No? It's like an academy team. Some academy team. I don't remember. But I loved that BBG Academy. There we go. Yeah. I love this split, but it never worked. We couldn't get it to work. But when they did it against us, it would work like flawlessly. But I do like it. Like I still like it in theory. It's just we were up against the clock and it just wasn't working, so we just had to get rid of it. But I think it's a sick fucking strat. Like I really do. Where you basically have like your wall coming in like this. You could do your dart like this. They did it like this. You could have your jet like dash into this cloud burst right here. But you could do something where like this wall is up. Your KO can underhand flash it through it. Underhand flash through it. As the door opens, they can't see you. So like you have like all these like tiny little advantages, right? And then you have the wall for post that blocks the door. You have the orb for bridge. And it's just nice. I like it a lot. But we could, I don't know what it was, man. Strat just never fucking worked.
Early mid aggression or faint early mid aggression, right? With this KO knife, I believe.
What is that fucking?
Ooh.
What
And
a
this orb of
shot.
dart.
A cam?
It's all a
Rise is-
ruse. It's all a
Well,
ruse,
yeah.
but-
And I think they know because Rise's knife tagged 3 on elbow, so they know exactly where they are.
Oh, what a
landing the
shot,
with the up.
man.
Nicely done.
What a
Just get
shot.
out. Just get out.
Good cloud
Perfect.
burst,
Get out.
the back
Reposition.
out.
Play your numbers
Well
here.
played by them.
You can afford to play retake on this B side of the map. It's fine.
Here.
Will the discipline be what makes the difference in this round? You're right. A numbers advantage, although they've had it before, and it slipped out of their fingertips. Another opportunity to capitalize and eat when you should be able to.
Look at how much respect Decimate is giving SR right now.
Yeah,
Just
cam
not
here, trip
controlling
here.
Really
They break cam.
any part of mid.
Yeah.
And that should allow SR to have a read that they are playing for the site. Rotations will be coming in now.
Oh, and
What a great knife to shut that
Rise.
down. But Zan
You gonna peek this?
whiffs
No
off of
way.
that. Should have gotten one for sure.
What a
Doesn't
shot.
matter.
What the fuck?
Gets 3.
Looking for
Damn,
the
Zan had some
follow-up and a
bangers
land
this
throws
round.
there on the counter. Once again, numbers down Shopify. They've pulled out a miracle before. Can they do it again? They try to flip the map with the
Yes.
rest of the utility on the other
Yes.
side. Floor's going to have to draw the line. Dig her heels in the sand and keep them at bay. The problem is Ryze is flipped to the other side.
Gosh.
One
And
kill
I don't think
dash.
she knows.
1 kill dash.
Now taking a slight step back and getting a better view of the
Oh,
picture
she's
before.
exposed from mid.
Yeah,
She's
careful,
exposed from
careful
mid.
mid. Careful. No.
Oh, what? You're absolutely right.
Oh no.
Alexis is going to have to do it on her own. A 1v4.
Oh my
Here's
god.
Mid pressure and
Oh
freaking
my
Emperor just
god. And that is
destroyed Alexis.
fucking
crazy.
what?
And honestly, Zan, those were some nice shots. And that's what you want as a Jet player, right? Keep reswinging. Why not? You're feeling it, right?
Yeah.
When you have the op, you have the option to do stuff
Is
like
that
that,
sister,
especially
dude?
when you have your dash
that
still primed
genetics,
and
or-
ready. So, honestly, playing it nearly picture perfect. If she would have gotten the quick scope on the floor, that would have been the icing on the cake. A 3 is great for Zan there, and honestly, that was really good macro play from Decimate. Again, that knife
gotta
completely
be play
shuts
here.
down that mid door
We
split
go all out B.
out of Shopify and funnels them right into the op lines of Zan. So actually just really intelligent play and understanding how the enemy team is going to rotate. I like what I'm seeing out of Decimate. 4 rounds though on Breeze attack is pretty solid.
Ooh. So we had the Jet go down mid with the dart, immediately
See
realizes
if it's
B
enough.
play,
No
comes back to
ultimate line
B.
for the attack side, but Decimate have a couple that they can play with.
Free
The
sight,
thing is,
retake
I
coming
don't
in.
know that they're going to be a
lot of
factor
good
anytime
ults
soon.
here
The
to
only
deal with
real
it.
option here is the pit, but it's on the opposite side of the map.
The knife
Yeah,
is a
and this
big
is
one.
the classic Breeze 5-man B.
Gets floor. Maybe Alexis as
and then just play
well.
post plan and retake. This is the staple to the map. This is why so many pros dislike this map. It's because the aim duels and retake simulator, it can feel like.
This is tough too
flash
because
peek here
Shopify
coming.
have a couple of really nice tools to this. Mel still has a spit. Sarah has a shock and her ult. They're playing really far off too. Look at the layers that they have.
Oh, great
right?
dart.
Sarah's playing in window. Mel's playing
Nice.
really far off, so even
Okay.
if they get some of these early kills on site, I don't know
Dude,
that it's
they're
going to be enough
low.
to hold him back.
They're
Time
not
is
that
running
letting
low.
the pit down.
Sobal.
Nice.
Been used.
Noya
And
is
the
so
orb, yeah,
in such good
Noya's
form right
also
now.
drawing the line. There's
Wow.
nothing there.
Bangers.
What
So
did-
even, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
even with them getting those kills on site, Shopify just had a ton of layers to it.
Yeah, definitely. And I just want to point out, like, what did Noya eat for breakfast today? She is
Noya, my president.
actually aimbotting right now. Look at these shots.
So insane, dude.
It's like effortless too.
Woo!
But you're 100%
The killing the guy
right,
that stepped
and you
ahead,
know
man.
who
That's a hard one to
is a
get.
staple
Jesus
of
Christ.
that type of playstyle is Effie's. He was always known
Yeah,
on V1
yep.
when he was a pro himself for playing those
Ball split
lineups,
again?
for being the
All
player
right.
that closes out the rounds.
Or well, that's a horrible
So,
arrow, but
just bringing that
or for
aspect
the
of gameplay
bridge,
into the
late
Shopify
wall.
team on like almost every map allows them
Yeah.
to have 2 of those options, right?
Wow.
Yeah, oh my
Nice
gosh.
shot.
What an
All right, here we
edge on that
go.
wall
See, you
again.
can flash through. I don't know, the wall's
Similar look,
bugged
it's
right
the
there,
same
but
wall, it's the same hit
it's
up
such a
long, and then
it's a sick split,
on
dude.
edge.
That's a really good split.
This time they have Sarah's ult. I mean, I love how dynamic they've
Your
been with
Cypher
these
comes
hit
through,
stray.
trips the flank. Could actually
Yeah,
stay up there if
and
they want.
I've always been a fan of taking control of the entirety of A site. Just because, like, why not? You can punish these players that are playing yellow that try to hide and play retake.
Love that.
Especially if
Why
you have the
not?
correct utility. And you saw the different
Secure
layers like you were
around.
talking about there, right? Like, they had the Sova ult this
This
time,
is
had
clean.
somebody
This is
actually
a really
been
good
hiding
post,
behind
guys.
that
This is
yellow
a
area.
really good post, actually. I like what I'm
SR is
seeing
very
out of us.
confident right now in these, like, just aggressive sight hits because they're so good on the post plant. Nobody looking mid at all here.
Wow, I can't believe that this
Nice
kill happened.
flicks from Decimate. Look at the layers. Somebody already died mid door.
Yeah, there's going to be a second layer to this.
Oh,
Mel's going to try to keep them back. Nicely done. The timing is great. The round will come through. I will say this.
I was scared.
Decimate's got some shooters, man.
yeah, they really do. And honestly, a couple of these rounds, like this could definitely be an even half. So, you know, although they're not
Ooh.
getting the clutch kills at the end, right, where they're up numbers, they are playing the initial phase of the rounds pretty good, in my opinion. Even the initial phase of the retakes, like you said, right? Like getting the 2 kills on site there at B. Even on A, one of the
All
rounds,
right, so we
they
got the
they
wall
some
going
picks
across
early
mid,
on. It's
but it
just-
doesn't start from like
SR
over
just
here
have
like you'll sometimes
such
see in
good
rank.
layering and protocols and setups.
They might
These
fight for
post
main here
plants
because
that
of that. Playing off
able
of
to
the
clutch
knife
out
in case
a
that
lot
we
of these
knife
rounds.
main off rip. Dart bottom will allow them to
Jimmy
like,
Kill,
kind
look
of
at the change
push in if
pace,
they
right?
wanted
They've done
to,
aggressive
but they
hits The
don't.
last couple rounds.
Yeah.
Now we're just gonna play a slow default. Allow Floor to use
They think
this.
we're in mid because of this
Outlaw.
orb. So they pop their wall. They re-clear mid.
Just kill these eco.
Good job absorbing
players
aggression
inside
here,
of
right?
Decimate.
The cam does
They're
everything we
all-
needed
they're
to
in spawn,
at A,
yeah.
Like,
and
why?
we can just
But look at how
mass
Decimate are
hold like
moving
mid
around the
and
map right now.
mid
Given
and
how
B.
many times Shopify have used mid or early mid timing to try to exploit the map, they're clearing all that out. But Shopify are a step ahead. They aren't even playing that right now.
Could be weird with timing here
Nice
in
pop
mid.
from Floor as well to
Oh,
be able to
shit.
explode after getting contact here.
This is
It will be
weird.
a fight in mid though, Doug.
Flash.
Oh my god,
It was drawn.
dude.
No, just goes up top.
Alexis,
Floor
no,
joins in on it.
Alexis
Yeah,
flash,
Carey gets
dude.
one.
Alexis's flash was
another
nuts.
slaughter.
What the fuck? Where did that flash come from? It went behind the
This
pillar or
time,
something, huh?
Just fighting fire with fire, Doug. Decimate and SR both coming into mid in the mid round.
Dude,
Just-
Alexis's
honestly,
flash had
even
to
Alexis
be
there had a flash
crazy.
primed and ready if contact was made. It came in
Yeah.
a little bit late, yeah. The kill's already going the way of SR, but you see again the layering, right?
I mean, no trade was even
Had
possible.
had that fight been dragged out for longer, that
What the
flash
fuck
would've
is that
gotten
cam? I
major
didn't even know that was-
value. I think it actually did end up getting kills for Mel, but that was those initial
Offer
fights.
KO ult.
Just dry, like you said. And here we go again. Right into a 5-man, right?
With Alexis
Why not? You got KO all, right?
Yeah, aggressive, man. You're going to get all of that Cypher utility cleared off. It's going to be on DCM to try to hit a 5v5 retake. But keep an eye on the minimap. Noya's on a late flank.
I don't know if I really like this Viper's Pit either, but you're right, this mid flank is huge and it's going to get so much value. Oh
Damn.
my
Noya's
god.
just feeling it right
Noya
now.
is farming.
Just popping
Just
heads.
tapping away, not even going for the spray, understanding what she needs to do in that
Sick
exact
half by
moment.
us right now.
Yeah, her role is to just be a nuisance and a pest. And that's exactly what she's doing.
One enemy
But
remaining.
Mluo punching back with two of her own. Noya, of course. Who else but Noya? With an opportunity to get the last in the
she's gonna
round.
get
Maybe get the
four.
op out of their hand. Oh! Okay.
You're so right. Decimate definitely has some really great mechanical skilled players. Like some of these flicks I've been seeing on SR players, like from SR's POV specifically, right? Where they're shooting somebody in the back and they get insta flicked. It's actually like really impressive from Decimate, but the overall team play it's just not coming together so far, right?
I mean, they're running out of time real quick. An 8-3 half right now. The potential of going up 9-3 at half against Decimate. That's tough, man, on your map pick.
Yeah, and only a Cypher ult online, but if Misu's able to get a kill anywhere on the map, that will open up that Hunter's Fury option later in the round, so I don't know if we're gonna see any early contact for Misu right now, but all presence known now for SR. They understand the ops at B. Are they gonna read too far into this? I don't think they're just gonna go for an A split, I think.
A different wall. They've used the orb to manipulate some of these mid rotations, but this time the wall sectioning things off.
Okay, sorry guys. I
I
wanted
don't
to
think-
get something myself.
I don't think they're committing to this. I don't know that they have to either.
They are, I think they are.
Damn.
The late,
you're
this is
right.
a really late drone in A main, so the timing kind of off here for SR.
Rise getting one with the
Ooh.
Guardian. Flourish just watch.
Oh,
The rest of your teammate has been mowed over. But timing is
Doable,
good.
doable. Ah, last bullet.
Of course she's gonna get both.
Not again!
Ah, my
Now
god.
it's
Time's this gonna
2v2.
happen?
I mean, they have the neural theft they can play around, and that's certainly gonna help. A reposition now, though, from Sarah. The
I like
timing on
that.
this
How
is
far just
beautiful.
stayed
No
dead
dart,
in the
not anytime
center.
soon.
So that way when the second ping comes
Forward
in, it's
tucked,
like, all right, now they have to guess
Crouching and
50-50.
waiting for the challenge.
One
As an
enemy
op
remaining.
in the hands of
Assassinated.
Zen. Carry's already fallen. And now
Poor
they know where the
Sarah,
op is. They
bro.
can
That
ping
was
pong
so
as
well
soon as-
played.
If Sarah doesn't get the
Oh,
kill, Floor comes
man.
up another.
Oh man, well played as fuck.
And just Shopify just getting bailed out time and time again.
We really did.
Usual.
We had no business winning 9 there. We had no business winning 9 there, but we take it. We take it. Fuck it. You know what? We deserve it. So you guys mentioned it in chat. I'll do it while we have this 25 seconds. This was KO tech to break the KO knife coming across the map that we're about to see. So right here, this Molly, I believe. Does she throw it? Does she throw it? No, she didn't throw it. Fuck, I wish she threw it. Fuck, I wish she threw it. fuck, it could have happened. But it's to break that KO knife.
Attack. You see the knife mid. Make sure there's nobody playing around double doors. An early wall too.
They're fainting it. Oh, I would have really liked to see them all get hit by that dagger, but it looks like they're gonna beat the timing anyway.
Noya's already here.
But Noya's been popping off. She
Sarah's
will
here
get
too.
Oh, nice. One more.
falls
Oh,
away.
you're so insane right now, Noya.
Crumbles.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, she's so fast.
Noya,
Oh my
Noya
gosh.
really is something else, man. We talk about Floor a lot, but Noya's insane.
She is insane. And you know what? Oh, just,
So,
just missed
No.
the timing.
oh my God.
That such a feels bad.
31
Oh
HP
my
for Misu, not around
God.
for much longer as Noya cleans
Noya
things up.
looks
A 10-3
honestly
half in
fucking
favor of Shopify.
incredible
This has gotten
today,
out of
dude.
control.
Yeah, Noya feeding off of the energy
20
from
and 8.
Floor's last match. That's what I want to point out is that when your star duelist has a performance, or honestly any player on your team, when they pop off in the likes that Floor popped off, it not only builds confidence in your main duelist, the person that's actually doing it, right? But in the
Right.
team in
What the
itself,
fuck
right?
is that true?
It allows your whole team to want to play to that standard. And that's why you see Noya stepping up right here like this.
Yeah, any pings
Feeding
there?
off of that energy.
Nope. Oh wait, yeah. Wow.
She's
Wow.
already hearing
I
all
thought they
about how
broke that
Floor is
right
awesome.
away.
She wants
That's
that
kind of a
down
fail
too,
by
yeah.
DCM.
I mean, that's your teammate, right? If your teammate can do it, you can do it too.
Yeah. And we've known, right? It was
Oh,
just
this is so
perhaps a
weird.
little bit too much spotlight
Oh,
for Floor,
dude.
and Noya took it personally. If Floor, oddly enough, the first to fall.
Alexis should get
Good
punished
molly,
here.
Alexis.
That's a really good nade. And
Molly
Mel's
is
timing
separated the
across
hit.
mid is perfect.
Enemy remaining.
Patience with the Bulldog, and ultimately time runs out. But Misu left.
Oh, no,
in
no,
the 1v2.
no,
Sarah with 20 HP.
One enemy
No.
Yep. She
That was a
falls,
great shock. That was a great shock.
but it's Noya on the other side.
She has
and
no idea
she's
where Noya
healthy.
is.
It's going to have to be a ridiculous shot out for Misu to land it, but she's within distance.
Oh, shit.
No shot.
Oh my God. Let's go. Noya.
Decimate there. They again up numbers, Doug. I can't stress this. Up numbers on the site. What was that? Like another 3v5.
I think so.
But just tunneling so much on these players that were in yellow that it allowed Mel to get this gap in mid and just honestly kill 2 players for free. Nobody looking mid door at all.
I was like,
From the
oh,
likes of
thank you.
Decimate. So I think just so desperate to win these gunfights at yellow, they're just missing some
Alright.
of the key gaps and information that they should be picking up on.
Damn, dude. Decimate kind of
I think if we
didn't
learned
even give
anything,
themselves a
it's
chance
that
this half,
a
huh?
numbers advantage is it's
their
a
bicep
fraud. It's a
pinned
lie.
down.
It's just not true. It doesn't matter.
And it's just when you're in that position, when you've been up so many players and you lose every round that it's happened like that, or almost every round, it can really get into your head,
Good
and
detail
like
right now from
Alexis.
players can start trying to force it, right? That's what we're seeing out of
1000%.
Decimate.
Flores got some unlucky
dealt with
breaks
the
these
mid
last two.
From the attack side. And now,
Bubble swing.
Shopify's bringing a mid look of their own, but Emluo with some insane shots and the opportunity to deal a little bit more damage.
Alright.
Has to tuck tail and stay alive. Noya, of
Wait,
course, Noya.
our goat?
A 1v3 turned into a 1v2. Emluo and Rise both weak. A Vandal in the hands of the KO. As Noya repositions
Damn.
the third for
Good
Emluo and
shot.
disaster averted. DCM gets a 4.
Did they
This
say who they're
time,
picking up for
Doug,
Whippy, chat?
Making the change, not trying to fight back sight. Everyone looking mid door this time, not allowing that cheese play to happen. And even so, it really came down to the wire. Having to go 1v3
Most likely
against
Moose?
Noya, who actually
Really?
got one
Who
of the
says
players
that?
from Decimate
Really?
out.
Oh, he's
It was
in some of them,
uncomfortably
okay.
close, yeah.
It's a good pick
Really
up.
nice 1Ds from Emlu though. Opening up the site as well, holding angles. And look, 4 players from SR on this A with an aggro wall. The first time they have to be on eco in this half. Oh,
Good pacing here.
Zan opening up the site.
Exactly what you need from your duelist.
4 people behind this A wall.
And a
Don't
late
come
lurk.
out.
It's a late lurk again. Dude, they have no
Okay,
control
okay,
across the
let's
middle
go,
of the map.
let's go,
and
let's go. We got this,
Shopify
we got
just
this.
feasted there on both sides.
Go, go!
It's just so tough for them
No.
to deal with, but they're going to continue to try to take these fights. Noya with 3,
Damn.
trying to tap her way into the
I thought she
fourth.
was gonna get that.
1 HP now. DCM look like, barring
Rough.
some filthy miracle, should get away with another round.
This would be a crazy clutch. 1 HP.
She's gonna go like
Fair name.
yes or some shit.
She might have a chance. Isu will take a 1v1 here. Is that a shot?
No way.
Damn.
No way. Yeah, there's no shot.
Unlucky.
The
Unlucky.
dart
Not this
really
time.
just kind of put her away. Yeah,
Yeah,
not this time.
this time. Not
Good
this
dart.
time. And it almost looked disastrous from the side of Decimate. Not taking their timing and aim main fast enough, so that allowed Noya to get that flank on mid door. I mean,
All
Zan
right.
got this kill
So
early.
Decimate's
in the
goal
round,
right here is to get this Viper
feel like
pit
they
like
kinda
in a
needed
sight
to-
and a post
to
started.
push up faster in the aim main.
Yeah, sure.
Or
That was a
Zan
nice
needed
mid-A
to
split there.
Go back and maybe play a little bit more passive, give the mid door space, and just watch her back in mid. But they win the round regardless. Viper all online now. And they actually have a real chance of a comeback in this half, Doug, if they use their ults correctly
Playing
here.
off of the
You're getting
knife.
one off of Hunter's Fury, you're getting one off of KO ult, and you already have the Viper spit. But they're not
All right.
opting to grab the AORB at all in this early ult
Question is,
control
does
from
Noya get
SR.
hit by a knife? Does
Although
anything
it's going to be a
happen?
little bit too late. It's a lot
No,
of info.
it's all knifed in the back.
Noya has
Sick
so
hold right
much
now.
to deal with, but the spit from Mel and the holding from Noya is too much.
Close, close.
And now the cam they're still having to deal around with, man.
Body
Noya's
back
just
off.
putting together a gorgeous performance.
Nice hold, Noya.
They've gotten the Hunter
So
Fury
strong.
out
Oh,
too.
gorgeous hold.
I mean, that was one of the conditions that you talked about, Dre, on
they
them getting
hit to
back
get
into
this
this. It
fight.
was the investment of the pit.
Four is
It was
right
the
behind
investment
them.
of the Hunter's Fury, and they've gotten both out.
Heartbreaking
They
round
have
right
to
now.
win
Or
this
should kill
round.
the
Floor.
solo right now.
This is heartbreaking round right now. Oh, the timing was perfect. The timing was perfect for Misu to walk into that Viper's pit. But this is almost impossible to get the plant down. Because as soon as the tap comes, you're going to see spraying across the board from every angle. You
broccoli
cannot plant
ult,
this
dude.
bomb.
There might be a decent counter, though. It's not like they have Phantoms. As
Oh,
soon as the Vandal...
So
Oh,
confident right now.
but it's 1 for 1. She gets 3,
3 kills.
including Noya. And Alexis gets the last.
And amongst all that chaos, that Hunter's Fury, like amongst all the chaos that Hunter's Fury created, Floor was able to just walk into the back of that Viper's pit and get the one up. And you just saw the crunch that happened from every side. It felt
Dude,
like
we look so good right now.
Alexis walking in from the main side.
Our Breeze has kind of sketched me out in the
Having the back
past,
of floor.
but looks hella good right here. I like a couple of the
think
gimmicks and
Decimate
layers
just-
we've added.
Overthinking it there. Maybe you just have to grab that KO ult and just invest it so
We look at
that
nice.
Cypher utility doesn't punish your jet.
Slam and B. We're off of the site with KO ult. Oh,
That's what they
potential for
should've
some
done
kills
last
for
round.
Mel.
They're doing it now.
Let's go, Mel. Get these kills. Oh,
KO
fuck.
ult gets invested.
Hit
That's
this,
a cool
hit
dart.
this. Oh, you
Player
were
in
so
tunnel. That's very cool.
We'll see if it's enough to get the round, though. And try to keep this thing going. Prolong the end of Breeze.
Oh,
That's an
carry
excellent
work.
lurking.
That's a
Nice.
huge kill. Alexis was clearing that flank as well.
Floor is already dashed forward. Rise with a little bit of utility.
Floor has to be
Dan-
huge here.
Yeah, and she's
Hard,
lit up,
hard
man.
round to come back from now at this
Knowing
point.
exactly where she is. This is Spike 6 away. Sarah with an excellent
Okay.
shot. And Rise
Dude.
getting pushed back.
Oh,
Wait.
no, not
They're
again.
going to rip this thing back again. In
Oh
the
my
face
God.
of a numbers deficit, the opportunity
Molly.
to do it once more.
No way, bro.
Smoke off of the dart. Misu left alone.
We're
45
actually
Sarah's gonna
insane.
hold it, and they're gonna
Dude, we are actually fucking goated. We are actually the fucking goats. How the fuck did we just win that 3-on-5? That was insane.
Yeah, on their map pick as well. And honestly,
Dude, the way they approached like the people back elbow and didn't die was
I see it.
ridiculous.
I see why they're in this league. Like they're actually good. They got shooters on their team. They're up. And they're up 2-3 players sometimes. They just can't close
Yeah,
out the
that
round.
was-
So a lot to look forward to.
I mean, like we kind of dominated them score wise, but I bet First Blood's they're close as fuck when this refreshes. Like they should have won several of those rounds.
That feel terrible to lose in these scenarios, right? These 3v whatever scenarios. But there has to be a way that they can
Waiting
win
for the
these
stats
rounds
to
and
come
close them
in.
out. Like they have to figure out a way to do that. And Icebox is a map where team play is very, very.
It does feel
required,
like
so-
we're in great form. I'm gonna say that. Yo, Cheesy, my goat.
They're hoping they can figure out
We
how
look
to
like we're in
answer
such
those
good form right
questions
now, though.
in this short break. We're gonna catch a quick one. Icebox on the other side. We'll be right back.
Still waiting.
Hey guys, it's Jimmy Lin. In this series, I'm going to walk you through Attack on Pearl. Watch out.
Who do I have winning Madrid? I haven't done my pick'ems yet. I'll do them soon. Maybe tomorrow? I don't feel like I have time to go through it all right now. Challenger starts soon too. Whew. Man, we got so much shit going on here. Wait, who's on this team? Okay. Not bad, not bad. This is going to be so fun. God, I'm so excited for this event, dude. All right, so the games, this is good to know, actually. I'm just finding out. Games are at 8 and 11. I think is that 8 or is that 9? I can't even fucking, I think it's 9, actually. It's because, no, it's 8. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking see. Okay, all these games are best of 3s. Thank God. Thank God. I think this is like the best format we've had in a long time. It's like the best format we've had in fucking, I can't even remember. So we get the Swiss to start off into the playoffs, which is double elim. Like, this is a fucking sick format, actually. Coming out of the worst format possible, this shit is goated. Like, we literally are coming out those kickoff formats, which were dog shit. They were so bad. They're so bad. This is like we've been awarded for making it through. Oh, I can't wait for this. Oh, fuck. These are going to be such good games, dude. Boom. I'm going loud there. EG versus PRX. Fuck, this good. Fuck, that's a hard game to predict. Dude, fucking mini boom. Ooh. Dude, these are some hard games to predict. Motherfucker. I didn't like what I saw at PRX, but I haven't seen EDG yet. So I can't make these. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I need to finish VOD reviewing. I can't make these picks yet. I got to finish VOD reviewing. I didn't like what I saw at PRX on Lotus, but I perceive K-Corp to be pretty strong right now based on the VODs I've seen of them. I also think, like, the stylistic clash between the regions could throw us all for a loop. Like, there's so many Yorus and fucking weird agents at the top of EMEA that are not there when you look at NA. Like, look at all these Yorus up here, guys. There's fucking a lot. And so, like, when we look over here for the Americas kickoff, I mean, there's like a couple Yorus, you know, like up here, but it's nothing like EMEA. Like, they are really cooking on Yoru and Neon. So it could get weird. Oh, thanks, Kerr. Fly, PP. What did I make of NRG's run this kickoff? Definitely victims of the format, right? I think when I bitch about the format, I'm thinking of teams like NRG. I'm thinking of teams like Fnatic. You know, like, I mean, look at this. Like, this is, that's so lame, bro. They went, I mean, look at their maps. This is their tournament, dude. They went 5-2 in maps. They went 5-2 in maps. You know, like, that sucks. They lost one best of 3, but they just lost at the worst spot possible. Meanwhile, you look at Sentinels, and yeah, they won a lot, but look at all the maps they lost. They lost 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's fucking 9 maps, dude. Like, yeah, they're beating people, and this is why I think Sentinels are fucking legit as shit. They will close out games on you, and I actually think they have a good map pool. They can play any map because of their skill. And there's a couple of them that they're fucking lights out on. So I'm a true believer in Sen at this point, but NRG got big snaked by that format, truthfully.
Yeah, I was definitely intrigued to see where we would end up with that first kills, because that kind of speaks the same to the series yesterday. When Shopify down, they were still never out. But we did get this.
Nah, this is fake news, dude. We lost like one round. Floor got all the kills. Doesn't count.
Crazy stats here, Gompers, because it's not Noya did bad first day. Noya just never had a chance to play the game first day because the rest of her team just slaughtered them before she got there.
I'm pretty sure yesterday Floor just kind of took over, obviously, and now Noya's like, yeah, that kind of sucks, but I'm here as well. I think Noya was just like, all right, today's my media day, and
Why 8 teams instead of the usual 12 in Masters? So if I had to guess, 1, you save money. Obviously, 4 teams, it's a lot of hotel rooms, a lot of flights. It's a lot of money saved by just cutting down that. 2, if you wanted to send 12 instead of 8, that's an extra team from every region, which means you would then need to play out a 3rd, 4th decider match, which is then an extra game in each region. So then that's extra time spent for broadcast in the region. A broadcast day, dude, the amount of people that work on Valorant on the broadcast is fucking crazy. Like, I'm not talking just production. I mean, like, audio engineers. I mean, like, camera people, people that are producers, people that, dude, there's so many people that work in that office. So think about all those day rates, and they need to be mindful of that stuff. Something that, or every group winner quals. Yeah, they could have done it that way. I think they wanted more games played. But Leo talked about it, and I was going to discuss it a little bit today. We just haven't had time. About how, where did he say this? I don't even remember where I heard this. He said that the tournament viewership, and it's obvious if you look at like esports over the years, is like a smiley face, right? So like this is the start, and this is kind of like a peak moment because we were at like the start of the event, right? So if we're looking at like viewership, right? Oh my God, I'm fucking. So we're just like starting like up here. He's saying it's like, it's going to do something like this. And then most likely, like if you have like a good finals, you'll end like way up here. It depends on like, obviously if it's 5 maps, if we're going all 5, if it's a clouded matchup. And this is like where we're going to peak. But he doesn't want to expand, and Riot doesn't want to expand this part of the tournament. They're trying to make there be like punchier, like, you know, 1-2 week tournaments. And they don't want to sink all of that money in, all of those day rates, and they don't want to have this viewership. Now, it's kind of lame because what he's saying is there's never going to be a tournament that has like, you know, like that CS format where you do get a lot of this. It drags on for a long time, but you make sure you get like the best team. There might always be a little bit of variance at Valorant events because they're meant to be shorter. You know, like that's one thing to keep in mind. But in order to get there, you have to be fucking rock solid, right? And that's where the consistency comes, is getting to the tournament is the hard part. Like, getting to the tournament is so fucking hard.
Rebellion.
Because that is where you're dealing with, you know, 11 teams in your region, 10 other teams, and you have no idea what they're bringing in at kickoff, and you know, only 2 of you qualify. That's rough.
Point at which it does start looking a little bit unwinnable.
Yeah, Icebox is a little scurry. I don't know. I feel like Icebox is definitely the map that... Well, also, we got to see Shopify and Icebox yesterday, too. So when you look at the results that we got to see yesterday and then you're coming into Icebox...
Was there a benefit to winning kickoff? Yes. So the benefit to winning kickoff was that you got 3 points. There it is. I was like, where the fuck is this? 3 circuit points. And 3 circuit points are very significant because I believe, it doesn't say, but you get 3 points for winning Madrid. So the team that wins Madrid is going to get 3. So it's quite significant that you won kickoff and got 3 because you pretty much locked in a champion slot at that point. I mean, you would really have to fucking bomb out the rest of the year. I feel like if you're Sentinels to be absent, like you would have to fucking bomb, which could happen, right? Like it could happen, but it's going to be very easy for Sentinels to make champions.
Listen. I'm not mad at this decision at all. This is a very interesting comp. Reyna, we saw recently from Crossboss on this map. He was going crazy. Listen, it's very rare, but I'm happy to see a map from them.
When is champions? Well, that's a good question. I don't have the exact date. It's probably like August, September. It ended at like the start of September, I think, this last year. Probably around then. I heard it's in like Korea. I think that's already been announced, so I was like, I missed that. My fucking therapist is Korean, and she was like, bro, you are literally potentially going to come to Korea in the worst month. It is so miserable. I was like, well, fuck, I didn't know that. She's like, yeah, it's so humid. It is so hot. So, well, anyone go to champs? Pack warm.
Because I feel like that might be such a big key thing going on into this map.
Yeah, and I think that's what they did so well last time, honestly. Again, Rise being such a star player within the game that we got to see on Breeze. The suppression's constantly coming through. Not only that, but then the pressure as well. Being able to play off of that with San. And just in general, just maneuvering their way everywhere on the map and having that map control at the same time.
Dude, yeah, that's right. Masters Shanghai. I forgot. Okay, so there's going to be 3 points here for kickoff. You can get some points at Madrid. You get some points at Shanghai. And then points for the seasons. 3 points are probably going to go a long way, but yeah.
A map
we don't
that goes
really
a
know.
little bit further if Decimate can be pressuring
Whoa,
Shopify Rebellion at all, or if we're going to see another strong performance, maybe even at 13. I don't know, coming out from Shopify Rebellion.
It won't happen again, surely.
Surely it can't happen again, but to find out for that one, that's going to be going over to our casters, Doug and Baby Bay.
Thank you, Sierra. There's no way, right? I mean, in a Harbor Viper Reyna Gecko comp, there's no way, right?
I mean,
Gecko with Harbor
cool
goes kind of
watch,
crazy.
Right? Because you're gonna see a lot of Harbor like
wingmanning into the coves and
block off
shit.
certain angles, and then I'm assuming you're gonna see like a Reyna flash paired up with the Gecko Eye, right? So you
Cove wingman goes actually wild for retakes.
I think that's the whole purpose of the comp. It is very explosive when you actually do hit the site, but the problem is they don't have a gap closer.
No dive, no go button or anything like that. You're right. Yeah.
So on attack, I think they're going to struggle quite a bit.
Yeah.
But on this defense, we'll see. See what happens.
It's pretty light towards B. They've already seen the drone. Misu has. Got tagged by it. But they've kind of left B. See that dart coming out.
Cool dart lineup.
That was a really cool dart lineup.
Floor's already got some high ground, and it's
I like all of this right now.
The Valorant meta right now.
I love this.
Hit site, play retake. But SR has so much space here because of Flora going up on that top tube area. And that's why Jet is so good on this map, is you can go on these aggressive elevated angles.
We are
like
very
that.
forward on.
right now, though.
Oh, good job getting one.
Gets the kill. What do you mean, bro?
Good job getting one.
So insane.
Oh,
so
I love that.
Dude.
Good double swing.
And this is already impossible.
I can't even believe
it
Flora
feels
got
like
that kill.
Alexazad.
Holy
I mean,
fuck.
just get out of here, man. Like,
I mean, you see it, right? The flash was actually good. Like, that's the play that they wanted to make.
It's actually insane.
Maybe they should have
got that.
thrown it a little bit faster, I would
I
say.
thought she was
because
cooked.
it kind of hovered for a little bit too long and gave Floor the time of day to actually flick to it and shoot before the peak came out. But
you're nitpicking.
I mean,
you're nitpicking.
It is. It
It
right?
really is.
But for Florida to shoot that so late while the swing is still coming through and get one, like that readjustment in itself is crazy.
And it was
Same
a double
quad stack
face,
here.
man.
This time they have the
like
turret
it was
mid.
two. Whatever. She's insane.
The team play for SR is just so nice to watch too. Like, because right off that contact as well, you have somebody default that swings, right?
That's the
so
old
even if Floor
Cascade.
dies there, you have somebody swinging off of her to clean it all up.
Good tag.
And you're just gonna see a classic El Clasico A hit coming here.
Nice.
Yes.
Well played. Good
Dude,
patience.
the dart is perfect.
Yeah.
Zan has
Good
nowhere
way
to
to
go.
dizzy.
There's no dive. There's no way to get out. A bulldog in the face
We're goated.
of
Oh, no.
DCM, and
Oh no.
very high likelihood that you're down 2-0.
Clean too.
Dude, Floor's so
Nobody
fun to
taken out.
watch.
Oh!
Like her
usually in those scenarios,
mechanics.
Long range Spectre. I swear the gun doesn't.
I don't even know how to explain it. Like
for Alexis,
not even like just mechanics like aim, but like just weird creativity with abilities that I just don't really see that many people doing. I don't know. Like she does really creative shit. Like all of Floor's pathings and like util usage on Duelist is very interesting.
And I think this is I think this kind of highlights how complete this team is, right?
Really
because
good.
They're excellent in the little things, the fundamentals. They do things so carefully and so methodically, and then they have the explosive playmaking that pops with it.
Trying to clear out all the close angles.
They're insane.
Grabbing this orb on Alexis to get
early
reckoning.
B control here with the cascade, and they drone up, so they know no one's pushed up close B. That allows for the mid walk up.
Did they jump spot us?
They're gonna hear this turret now.
Noya's got a really good spot here. If she strikes right, DC will fall. What?
Dude,
She's gonna do it again!
We're disgusting what we're doing to these.
I don't get it, man.
These girls on the other team.
Now
we're actually
with 5 HP.
Filthy.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Doug. I need some of what she ate for breakfast.
I mean,
I just need some, just what is it? Like, what could it have been? Banana?
I have no idea. I don't know.
That.
Yeah, maybe bananas, peanut butter. I like.
That's what I used to eat before
been
matches.
Nuts, man.
Well, banana.
Yeah.
Pre-game banana.
Yeah, but also you never shot like that. Just saying.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Actually, right, bro.
Uncalled for.
I dashed in and died.
Dude, if Noya is farming this way, if Floor is still making big plays, like. How do you do it? How do you beat a team like this? You're just kind of hoping that they mess up, to be honest.
I was literally gonna say, like, I didn't want to say it too early, but like 13-0, Doug, like that's got to be in the back.
Oh, chill.
Decimate's head.
Chill.
I mean, but like as a player, like, I feel like their goal into this map is to not get 13-0'd, right? Because like they saw it happen already, right? And they saw in the like the fashion and the way that it happened, right? I think their goal is right now is like, all right, we just need one. Just get one on the board, and then anything is possible from there.
I'm trying to find a floor around
Let's revisit this at like 7-0. If we get there, then I'll start getting a little. I'll start sweating a little bit.
All right, fair.
It's still just too early. They've got a rifle in the hands of Rise.
These rounds haven't been close though. Like
no, yeah, they haven't.
Even when they were down in the gun game, the Guardian Noya just getting 3 headshots.
Interesting decision here to leave the rifle in the hands of Rise. And instantly is going to get pushed off. The drone makes that effectively just not a factor. Yeah.
Since they already had conditioned on the previous eco round that they hit A in full effect, actually. That actually baited out rotations from B already. People are here in mid.
Carry note.
Look at that harbor utility. It's so
perfect.
Dude, I love that pathing. That pathing's so sick for
They consider everything.
It's amazing. Even the alarm bot for them in mid. Usually you see the defense side have an alarm bot in mid, but Noya using an aggressive alarm bot there to cover her back.
Wait, wait.
Everything is just so well considered.
Alyssa.
So Shopify have gotten onto B. They've gotten the spike down. They have mid control
to get out.
Excuse me?
It's
perfect.
It's amazing.
They still have the alarm bot that Noya can play off of.
Oh, go for it, Noya. Why not? Go for it. You're close to your ult.
Yeah, you might as well.
You're popping off all game.
And even if you die, you have 5,000 credits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I really want to show you guys a floor round. I'm like,
Floor's gonna be the person that hunts.
2023.
The spray down.
2 found.
Like,
10 and Emlua remain.
So
Looks like
sick
they're just going to try to die to the spike. And so Shopify get to 4.
With ease.
Still, yeah. You're absolutely right, though, Dre. These have not looked like difficult rounds at all.
Like even like the last map, right? Like the hope that I saw was the first bloods going in the way of Decimate, and we actually saw that they had 2 more first bloods than SR, even though they lost 13-5.
Yeah, which is rare. I mean, that's uncommon. Yeah,
exactly right. But yeah, I definitely agree with this timeout here, right? You got to stop the bleeding. You got to try to put yourself in a spot where you can get these first bloods again. But on a map like Icebox, it's just so hard to get the first bloods, especially when you're going up against this double controller comp. with the KJ.
Okay. I'm going to fucking find this round right now, guys, because it's insane. And I might even be on it right now.
Sections of a map out, right, at a time. Right? Like, you already see the cascade coming out belong with the drone. And that covers the drone so it doesn't get spammed from top yellow or anything. So you actually get all the info if somebody's close. Yeah. All the players are scaling, right? If somebody tries to take a timing and peek out while the drone's going through, they're going to get punished because SR is holding for those pushes. So it's just the fundamental defaults right now for SR. That is just punishing and not.
Damn, dude, I can't find this fucking round.
On Breeze.
It has to be coming.
And like you were saying, that was their one like bright spot.
Exactly.
Right? Like, and if that's
fuck, is it not this game? I'll find it, chat. I will find the round because it's so sick.
Still plenty of Valorant to play. Still plenty of ideas. Perhaps on the other side of this timeout, Decimate can show us a little something to inject some hope into the fans, because there hasn't been very much to talk about. No ult online here either, because they really haven't been able to do very much at all.
I do like this from the likes of Decimate, like getting aggressive here on the A side. That is probably one of the only spots you will find a first fight. And that can be beneficial. But as I say that,
dude,
I mean, Floor was pinging.
She's seriously
Floor
incredible.
Was pinging that spot as soon as she updrafted.
Once I heard a footstep, and look, they're just gonna drone this area out. Push back any aggression. The likes of Decimate.
Ooh.
Not allowing
Viper flank, no turret on flank.
Now this A hit's gonna come through, Doug.
M has good timing. They got the stack.
And there's going to be plenty of resistance here. Remember, they have guns. Sands pushing
nice,
forward,
good trade, Floor.
Holy
shit. So fast. Oh my god. Bro.
So good,
her movement is so fucking good.
All the way, pushes in, leaves no room
it's like
for Decimate to play.
So quick and reactive.
Floor was unbelievable. That was so sick to watch, Doug. Just something so small as she's on pipes,
dude, I'm telling you,
to the top of it instead of trying to wrap all the way around and look down. So aware of the angles and the position.
It's like her pathing. Her pathing is so good always. Like, it's unique.
Getting the kill on the site. Dropping again, going backside. Look at this replay. It's beautiful. Even tapping the rope right there at the end. It's all micro mechanics, right? But like, if anybody's dialed in on where Floor is playing, they have to like reposition their crosshair because these angles are just so out of the norm. Getting so much value on elevations, and that's what I was talking about, Doug. Right? The Jet gets so much value on this map. I mean, we've seen so many good Jet players on this map, right? Aspas, Dirk, Floor, up there definitely.
Thought for a second Floor was gonna hit that shot. I really did.
The crazy thing is that she's ready for it. Like, look at this, right?
I think I found the round.
It was the second time around, but she hit it.
I did.
She got hers. Xana's pushed up pretty aggressively here, just the Sheriff.
It's so sick.
See how SR is so aware, though, right? Like, they're even holding. Like, 4 people are holding because they know that it's the only gap on the map, right?
Yeah.
It's just clinical right now. Yeah, even a jiggle right there, right? Okay, one's flank.
Well, and I think they just do such a good job of having a beautiful push and pull, right? Like, Floor takes the early peak, and then you see that aggressive side of things, but then you see the other side where they're clearing, where they're cascading kitchen, where they're holding the alarm bot mid, where they're throwing a shoulder to spawn. It's nuts.
Cascade perfect, blocks off that gap as the high tide falls.
Round, right? Floor dashing onto Gen with a smoke that Alexis threw, right? That little cove, which by the way protects Floor from getting any type of spam, right?
Right.
That is just so cool that they have an exec like that.
This is crazy, bro.
Oh, now they're playing post planters too.
Oh. I was gonna say it looks so drilled and like just.
First time, perhaps. First time win.
Look at that. The nanos, the shock darts.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, but there is still, I mean, now the spam becomes a problem, right? I thought for a second they might have a little bit of room to work with. The wall goes down. The time is short, though. There's just no way they get into it.
Yo, check this out. At this moment when, I want to say I was casting this.
Gun.
Great time on that one. Yeah, I'm casting this game with Doug. Okay. I was watching this like, bro, why have I not seen like Ospots do this? So I had never seen anyone make this play. This was so sick. So you can see Alexis's spawn with like a flash ready, right? She's going to flash Floor out of heaven. Floor is going to one-way cloudburst the corner. So that way no one like playing long can commit up and kill her. Like, this is so sick. I'd never seen a Jet do this. So the flash comes. Look where the cloudburst is. So like, imagine peeking from like over here onto her. Like, you can't see her. And also, you're under a one-way. Like, if you peek in to try to trade the kill, her teammates will get a free kill coming from heaven underneath this one-way. Like, that pathing is so insane. I had never seen a Jet do that. When I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? That looked incredible. Yeah. Like, Floor thinks of all these cool little pathings that
so you can finally have before you find this out.
I don't know. They just make her look unstoppable.
So much invested into that round too.
I really like that path.
I like it because you have to put together something, right, to try to turn momentum. And it was a really cool idea. It just wasn't enough.
Down.
Now, Alexis has the spike. She's one away from reckoning.
No is dead. Oh dear, Mel. No,
just
no. Don't. Oh, timing. Oh yes.
Toxin screen down.
That should cause Misu to back up.
Yeah.
Go back to mid. But now what do you do, right? I mean, you got a harbor ult. You got a Soval.
Oh yeah, rough post.
You got Floor with knives.
As long as we don't give like carry a kill.
That was a big investment of ult.
Then Sarah will have to use her knives or her Hunter's Fury on the lockdown.
Harbor ult would have been prime right now, especially in this type of retake. But
Sean can use
there
it though.
You asked for it. They can play so far off. Mel still has a spit. Sarah still has a shock.
It's not half, by the way.
No, it was just to draw out the ult, but time is ticked away so far at this point. Even if they get the frags, it's going to be hard. I still don't think there's enough time.
Yeah, they don't have it.
This would be so close.
They don't have it.
I don't think so, man. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
0.06.
0.06.
What?
We had to sync up for that one, Doug.
Dude, what? I did not think they had that.
Unreal. Did we jinx it?
I mean,
is this our fault?
I mean, that was such a close round, dude.
Oh my goodness, dude. I thought for sure there wouldn't be enough time.
I did.
0.06, like right down to the wire.
That's ridiculous.
Time for a field test.
So Gecko Reyna behind yellow. Looks like we're going to get A for free. Then play retake with this lockdown.
Yeah. They've broken the dam.
Dude, we could potentially get like kills through this cascade with that dart combo.
But, I mean, you're right though. Jokes aside, they've gotten around on the board.
Noya lockdown here.
Convert. Oh no, it's not getting any better. But she's not expecting mid.
Or doesn't detect.
I thought Belle was gonna toy with her food for a second there, Doug. That's what it looked like.
I thought so too.
The alarm bot doesn't detect because of orb.
I thought so too, but unfortunately not the case. You see the spit coming through. They still managed to get the spike down. Carry with the lockdown.
Nice counter lockdown.
How do they play this? There's going to be a late flank.
She's going to.
And Zan is already ready for it. Look at how she just.
Really? Oh. Nah, not on Floor's watch.
She's going to get away with this. She's going to be covered.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, they're both down.
Only one of them is not detained right now.
And so now we're in a stalemate where 4 members of the game are detained.
This is definitely doable.
No, this shit ain't
pause
doable,
just
bro.
to buy some time.
They got Wingman, but that's about it.
Oh, Floor
no
my
way.
God. What a play.
So hard right
no way.
What a
Should
play.
be audio key, though.
Uh-oh. She whiffed everything. That's not good. But Noya's still up. Emlo.
Okay, we're good.
The spam doesn't even get that far.
What?
Shopify get another round.
See, even with that Viper's Pit, this post-plant scenario for SR is just too strong.
If it's an alarm bot is in an orb, it doesn't trigger. It can trigger, but it's nearsighted. I mean, it's just like if you were hit by like a paranoia or something, you know? You just have to be really fucking close.
Just these small little plays. This kill's so crucial in winning that post-plant.
Yeah, absolutely. That's got to be so frustrating. And if you're DCM.
Yeah, even though DCM.
So going with some plant stall over here. You can see there's an orb.
Yeah.
SR claps right back. All right, he gave you
Molly
one.
to stall.
Yep.
Some nanos to
A
stall.
little pity round, some would say.
Like that.
I think Decimate should know that there's 2 players in this tunnel area hearing both those guns, but I mean, what could you even
Alexa's
do about
doing
it?
great right now on the harbor.
You've gotten punished every single time you've tried to go for a reclear.
She's having a really good harbor game. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy.
And look at their buy. I mean, you can't even really play. You have to play the map differently.
Good timings on all of her shit. Good stopping of it.
They are pinging this kitchen area of the map, so the reclear should come out here. From carry, but already.
I don't know what that means, Trick, but I guess it means that we're the fucking goats.
Around.
We have a really fucking fast car.
Not picking the right side this time, though, Doug. So if they do commit to this B, there is 4 people here already. 5 even. But Noya.
Yep, Noya.
Dizzy coming out.
Always Noya.
Dizzy swing.
Late flank. They have guessed
correctly. Good break. Good break. Oh wow! What a dash!
What
What a dash, bro! Oh my god!
Popping Rise's head.
That's just crazy.
Oh no.
Hang on. 1v2. Spike's still not planted. Weapon upgraded, but 85 HP, no armor. And it's Noya.
Bro.
It's always Noya, man.
It was so fast, too.
Yo, she just swings. Just 2 bullets her and puts her down.
The way they're playing the post plan on this B side of the map.
Holy shit.
Right? The last time they were in this scenario, they all played out, right? Because they had ults. This time, they do a harbor wall to fight Snowman. And they go at like super aggro, catching all of Decimate off guard. You saw how late that Gecko flash was. By the time it went out, you already have Floor dashing into snow right behind you.
Yeah.
It's just really smart IGLing and great like changes to just things that they've shown previously.
I can't jinx this. I will not jinx this here.
I like this one.
Yeah, they showed a similar cascade in the previous round. Just to try to threaten some of this mid pressure, but ultimately
I like that look out of Decimate, by the way, to cascade this and fight for
Noya
this.
has no idea. Oh, Noya has an idea. Noya gets the kill too.
Well played.
I mean, they're trying to do.
And now we know. We're like, okay, if this death happens,
but it's just not enough.
There's only one more here. Right now they know. They know. We know there's only one A. So like we know. At very least, we have to cut noise. At very least, we have to make it look like we're going back at.
Orb goes up. They cross. They might even get the kill.
Yeah.
So risky from Bisu.
I can't believe Miso lived.
I mean, you're down 8-1. You got to take a gamble, right?
You are right. Yeah, you are 100% right.
That's a good question.
And you know what? To be fair,
I don't know if becoming the president of the U.S. is possible.
Yeah.
I think Sarah peeked a little bit too early there. Should have waited for the dash.
Wait.
The Reckoning used. Mel dancing around Emluo, causing so many problems backside. They can get the pit. Oh, they can try to get the pit down. And they do. Mel left alone.
Oh, dude. Could she see the feet in this pit? Is it one of those feet pit where you can see the red feet?
Spike scooped up.
Oh, she missed the time. She could have seen the feet.
Any toes found? No.
Not a single toe.
No challenge. They're respecting this so much. Misu's so weak. Oh, that spam is scary.
She has a chance now.
No way, bro. They didn't even hit her.
To avoid it.
Oh,
2 mollies, Doug. She has 2 mollies.
God, dude. They're both backside.
And all the time in the world.
There. Oh, good timing. Oh, bro. Oh, so clean.
It's another round for Shopify.
Our goat. Oh, that was so well played.
And maybe a little bit of a blunder from Decimate.
The timing on that molly was god tier, dude.
Time was so low.
The timing on that molly could not have been better. They literally just got there.
Had such a good. She did such a good job there of trading kills back and forth on the site.
Dude.
But, I mean, what more can you do? That Viper's pick got.
So hard. Yeah, it's not like SR like dominant. Like
And
like,
on top of that, having both those mollies to just
out comping and trying to shit. It's like every player is in great form right now.
You saw it.
It's a good sign. It's a really good sign.
So OP. Early drone again.
Dude,
this time, Zen
dude.
Floor.
Like even when they fucking win that round,
they're
like,
still shooting back.
I feel good about what
like, you
we did.
Go for these A fights when you have the Reyna because the corners are so close that you can take a quick peek and get out fast, right?
Right.
Now Noya understanding
our president
off of all that A pressure, she has a timing to walk up mid here, and there is no turret up watching mid or alarm bot. So this is a huge gap.
This angle from
KJ.
Yeah, this is
a filthy angle.
It's actually a really good spot to be playing.
Does Noya just hold?
I think the question in my mind right now is how do they choose to play this? Do they freeze here? Do they insert Noya?
Yeah.
Does Carry stay?
We might
walk into Carry's crosshair. And they do.
And they die?
No!
Oh,
Okay.
that could have been both.
Wow.
Oh, we've seen this before, though. 2v scenarios.
Top site plant.
Alexis has almost no health,
30
though.
seconds left.
True.
We're not cooking up there? All right.
Mel, though, is sitting on full. And I want to point out, she did just win the last clutch, so she is feeling hype right now. Look at her. She's already pushed up so aggressively.
Yeah, Mel's going to play us forward as fun.
The timing here is everything. If Alexis
Not
can
playing
wrap
mollies.
around and hit the timing just right, there's a shot at this.
I think they're going to start running in like
She's just
3,
holding the flank.
2.
I like Mel playing this
1. They're about to start running, bro.
Much rather have
They're about to
Alexis
start
play
running.
alone here with the low HP. She should get hard
they're going to get ahead of it.
No, the high tide. No, the casket. No.
And now there's a lot for Alexis to do.
Oh, she's just going to try to spam the bomb.
Oh, no.
And she's not going to land it. They're going to stick the defuse.
How is this little shit alive?
The ETM are going to get their second.
What the fuck?
And the crowd goes wild, Doug. Go defuse the bomb.
Tell me a little bit more
still
about
living in
what you saw
kickoff.
there in that 2vx.
Yeah, so I like it, right? You're down numbers. You want to try to catch.
Is
enemy
Gecko
team
good on
off.
this map? Yeah, you'll see. So we've seen a huge shift from like Sage to get these plants down to like Harbors and Geckos a lot. We're seeing it quite often. I'm not saying he's like the play, but right now it's definitely being tested across like a lot of the regions.
HP into that 1v2.
Seen a lot of teams go with
So I
Gecko
would've much
as a
rather have
method
seen a
to
Harbor
like
be in
diffuse and
one
get the
done
spike down.
spot. But I mean, I don't
Interesting
blame them,
high
right?
tide.
They're winning the game with ease right now.
Really interesting
a
defensive high tide.
9-2 on attack. Icebox is. Oh, yeah, that's just more than what you can want.
Nice.
Reckoning used. 3 kills found. The half basically done.
It's done.
Wow.
You should run.
Emlo and Carry left to recover the scraps and try to put something together. Now they have the lockdown in their faces too. The timing on this is big.
Oh, it's all falling apart now.
Damn.
It's all falling apart.
It's a flawless round to close out the half for Shopify. It's not 13-0, but
What does
it
that
doesn't
remind
feel
me of,
much
this
better.
knife? I'll show you what that knife reminds me of.
And honestly, they even set that up like pretty well, I would say. But SR is just so on point. They
Bro,
broke the Gecko flash.
there's
they broke the
someone
Reyna leer. And that was the combo that I was
inside.
talking about that they need to do to have success, right? To catch players off guard.
There's someone inside this movie, Battle Royale, which is like one of my all-time favorites. It's fucking so insane. It's a Japanese movie. It's like original Hunger Games, bro. It is fucking sick. But I want to say someone. I don't even. Is it this? Is this? Is it? Yeah. Is it? Okay. Dude, it's so sick.
Some value found in that crunch into B garage. We'll see if the attack side.
That's what inspired PUBG. I had no idea. I had no idea the lore of that.
Yeah. Gotta do something to try to
I
push
think
the
someone
pace.
in Battle Royale has like a weapon similar to this new
SR,
knife.
You,
Like
you
the,
see how they darted again just to get that insta reclear. I know they're not moving on the map now, but.
Oh no,
teams
that was
after that
yesterday.
reclear on
This
A,
is
they were
live.
already backed up.
This is
Now
live.
they should understand that this is not going to be an A hit. Noya still goes for a little peek there.
Good
That's
crosshair
how-
placement
That's the
from
game we're
Carey.
playing right now, Doug.
Yeah, just min-maxing as best as it can. That's crazy. They're all gonna show up. DCM have to win this pistol. I mean, there's no other way to say it. They have to pull this off.
I have no idea. Did it inspire that? I have no idea.
They're setting themselves up for an impossible comeback.
And it's gonna be
That
so
makes
tough.
sense.
Alexis still has a cove.
Oh, I
She
ran into
still
that.
has that to play with. Alexis falls, though.
Beautiful.
There's the
Good
cove.
wrap.
They wrap around yellows and falls.
Great use of Harbor and
They can still
Viper.
tuck in it. There's no other utility to get into it, so either they push it
no.
or they shoot it down.
No,
they got it to half.
no.
She's gonna stick it.
Oh my God.
She's gonna stick it the whole
No.
Oh, she got stopped. It's been halved.
Ah.
Not gonna pull it off as it means
Damn.
she wins the clutch.
Honestly,
Oh my
well played
gosh.
by Decimate.
Just harbor utility from both squads everywhere on the map.
I thought we had a
Just
really good
cutting off So
plan.
many different angles.
I like the idea to
Decimate finally winning the
activate the
trades.
orb and like loop through and then have the high
And that was
tide like
good.
guarding
That-
you.
that
That-
reflank
like
from
this
mid
is so
was
sick.
actually
I love
so
that.
clutch from Decimate.
Like what a sick wrap combined with the dart.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Flora already still hitting these really nice shots.
Floor almost had another moment, man. Like, but huge out from Misu to clutch it up to keep him in this thing.
Quad push into the hit. Oh dear.
On this. Oh my gosh, they've got to read on
it.
Oh,
bro.
Oh no. Mel gets away with 2. Can they find any more? They're going to upgrade weapons. Maybe a little can stabilize and
literally just saved the round. Holy shit.
No other weapons have been scooped up. They're back to pistols. They've reset the situation.
What a save.
4 on the round from Emluo.
Grab this orb too.
Or threaten it.
Oh, I guess Gecko might as
no, Gecko is very close to Gecko. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, really nice Rise is going to get all here. That's huge,
really nice
actually.
Shots, especially that last peek at the end.
Off the wingman plant, probably.
On the floor.
Maybe not even use wingman, just save the money. JK.
An ace.
Damn, bro.
A desperately needed one at that. As I by Power Ace comes through for DCM. They're still down 6, but signs of life. They win 2.
I mean, this could have been disastrous. Emlu bringing them back.
It almost was.
Some of these shots were ridiculous too.
When they get lamp, what for GC?
Crazy.
Do you mean for GC?
And Zan. Not too warm on this map like we saw on the last map. I feel like Zan
lineup,
last
jump
map
throw, must be going through here.
Winning a lot of those first.
Does it go like behind
at least.
Yeah.
Or does that go
Not the case this time around. You're absolutely right.
Does it hit the top? Oh wow, top pipes. That's a clean lineup.
Used. Will they commit this time though?
I actually
they just thrown the util to feint.
Even though I say that's a clean lineup, I actually liked it more when the Geckos that I've been seeing were using their mosh for like backside, because it clears so much, dude. It clears so much.
Back around. Yeah,
or they were using to like stop the flood by like mulling here.
Floor being down if you're DCM.
Exactly.
I felt like mosh to do that was so insane.
Yeah, you still do have some of that harbor utility to kind of keep you afloat for now.
I didn't even
know they tried to spam him.
I didn't even know that Gecko could plant up there, Doug.
Yeah. Dude, Wingman climbs that shit.
He literally jumped up.
Yeah. Those little legs putting in work. Rise just got her ult back. Crash is going again. And there it is, used once more. Crash looking to find some targets. The spam's through on Denoya. This is a really hard situation for
this is
Shopify
very
to pull back off.
Fuck.
I mean, it's planted out. It's such an exposed area. You're just going to get spammed and peppered from literally everywhere. And then you get pushed from 410 all over the place. Meltup's alone in a 1v3. It's not even halved right now. There's no way out.
Nice shots.
Well,
no.
got her 3.
Yes.
Ooh.
There's a low.
That's another round for DCM as they get up to 5.
That was the bonus round as well, if I'm correct, Doug. That's a huge round to win. And honestly, that may have been the best round I've seen from Decimate in this series. They actually played it perfect, right? The trade on floor, not letting floor go off and get multiple kills, getting the bomb down with the cove, and then playing out and playing.
So far, the takes have this was a pretty clean take by DCM. I even say their B take where they held that was kind of nice. Like they're brawling with us. Interesting Viper wall right here at ML. Let's see, let you like stall that shit out. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. That was crazy.
Wow.
Nah,
problem with this
crazy.
That's like the worst feeling, by the way, because now they have
on a numbers advantage.
Bro, we are heavy stacking B with this shit down.
Protected by carry. And the only other weapon they really have is a judge, and it's currently playing in the pit on the opposite side of the map.
Yes.
Floor has a deagle
yes.
armor.
That's true. Fair counterpoint. True.
No.
Noya getting another. Rise is going to find a perfect timing.
Oh, shit.
The judge is going to come over very late, but they're standing on the spike. If they can hold it, they've got a shot at this. Sarah falls. Floor trying to get away. The spike's been picked up.
Dude, the flank is insane.
And you got to be expecting the flank at this point, right?
No way.
Live.
Floor's 1 HP, and Mel has a Vandal. She has a Vandal. She can pull this off.
Good Molly.
Carry 8 bullets.
Okay.
Floor's so far away, but she's grabbed 1 shoe.
Oh my god, what a reposition. Oh, fuck this turret.
So smart. Wait, is this turret gonna kill Floor? Floor's 1 HP.
Oh!
Forget the turret killing Floor.
Oh, what a fucking round.
Such a great shot.
Oh my god, we played that well. We played that so well.
Floor's POV. I don't know if that's possible, Doug, but I have to see that.
Dude, immediately when we got this kill and put this alarm bot down, combined with this pit, bro. And then Sarah has like the no thought to shock wingman. What a fucking round. Holy shit. Man, we are playing well. We just have like so many ways to win rounds, I feel like.
I hope we do.
That's all right. But it must have been very, very fast because that turret was...
Me personally, I also died a turret.
Floor.
It was intended to cover that exact angle. You're right.
I would coach a GC team. Yeah.
I think you're going to see Floor try to disrupt this A default that we've been seeing the last couple of rounds. Maybe understanding what the gap is.
She tried.
Oh,
Sarah falls too.
Damn.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know how Sarah fell, but
is that the pipes?
Floor died right there because of the wall that came out from Misu. It tagged her last second.
And slowed her a little bit.
Slowed her, so the movement was just not there.
Yeah. I think the mosh pit at her feet also didn't help things.
Oh, man.
I mean, this is a beautiful round from DCM, and
round.
yes, it's off of, forced errors, but it's a great round from DCM nonetheless.
Yeah, and this is why defaulting on this map is so good for teams, right? Because it's so reliable and consistent. Specifically on a map like this, it's so hard to catch the timings to kill people at A, right? As the defending side, even if you know the utility. I mean, Floor understood what util was being shown there. Like, everyone on SR knows what they're doing on this A default, right?
I thought actually
they had the timing.
Really serious conversation a long time ago.
Just not quite there.
With Jennifer about coaching a GC team. I thought about it.
Decimate continue to push things and keep it competitive.
But it's not like the top of my list right now.
Much more than we saw on the last map. Much more than we saw the last time they played Icebox. They've got to fight in this thing. Rise has her ult again.
I do wonder why Floor isn't doing this Vandal with somebody else and using her knives.
Okay. Can Floor get value up here?
We'll see if it pays off.
That's R for sure.
I don't think so, no. Still has to dash away, give up the space. Sarah falls. There's Floor with the Vandal, one found. Gonna have to find a whole lot more though. There's the second. Not able to connect on the third. Mel again with the judge in a 1vx. Very far away from this situation. No real opportunity to upgrade a weapon either.
She's still gunning for you.
That Gecko ult is just
their attack house. Yeah, their attack house is
really good. Like they look really good when they work this A side of the map. I don't think they look nearly as good on mid or at B. So this A default, I mean, if it's working every single time.
It's hard to stop.
Why not keep doing it, right?
With like the Reyna Lear, Gecko Flash.
I think also, I mean, not even just thinking about the macro, but
Cove
you think about
combined with
the
Wingman planting. It's just annoying.
There's a shot at this. Like, you've got to start believing at this point, right? That Icebox, you have a shot at it. Yeah, it's their map, but you've kept it competitive. You won 5 of the last 6.
We got some good ults.
Yep, and the team that Shopify
we have any ult play right now?
Map before this,
all right.
It was a 13-0.
Good time out here from Effie's. There's some really good ult plays, obviously, with Sova. You could play like some kind of dart play over here and just really fuck people like OB. We've actually seen like Sovas have a lot of success like playing like this zone with their ult. Like they'll like kind of float around mid. And the ones that I've seen really good over here, they'll maneuver like here. They'll try to get like horizontal lines towards like, the crate area at B, and they will fuck B hits up. And then if they don't go B, you could obviously just peel off and just like ult the plant and 410. So Sova ults from like this zone seem to just dominate right now. Like a well-timed one combined with a flood is so hard to beat.
Coming out at the same time, and then also with a harbor wall that's splitting off people from heaven and etc. It's kind of like a push-pull aspect that you have to play.
Could be saving it for carries.
You gotta allow.
We'll see.
Decimate to use their default utility.
I hope we fucking
play for that.
Don't
second,
save it for
maybe
KJ
even
ult.
third layer, and then explode right after. Right. That's what I think you're gonna have to see.
We got the retake setup over here on A. We got some kind of mid aggression going down here. Maybe a dart over here coming out of Sarah.
There's a lot of success for Shopify. Mid aggression was a lot of success for Shopify on their defense, right? Setting up KJ on.
Is that a molly to break this turret?
I mean, they're about to try
Sick play. Let's go.
I mean, they peek right around and they just drop 2.
Case in point.
Where do they go from here, though? What's the adjustment out from DCM? It has to be big, it has to be notable, and it has to be fast.
Good trade.
I mean, that's a great start. But they crumble anyway.
Oh, man.
Everything.
This is really sick by Zan.
Potentially falling apart, and it does.
That was scary, actually. Really? You hadn't chatted with Effies yet?
From SR. All right, we've been losing the A fight every single time. Let's just put KJ
There's so many people that I feel like
all of mid,
you guys have brought on.
You know, it's simple. It truly is that simple because
like so many teams have come in
at taking this A side of the map, and perhaps they understand that maybe Decimate knows that as well, right?
Yeah. Yep. It's a great.
This half has looked a little shaky. I like that play we just saw. I don't know. I truly don't know like what went wrong on that pistol when we looped this with this up combined with the high tide. I actually thought that was a really, really nice retake. And I was shocked when we lost it. Particularly that it even got to floor being like a 1-on-3. I thought it was very well coordinated. So it's weird to even like see us in this zone, given how the first half went. But I still think we're playing really well. And our fundamentals look really good. We have good ult plays, it looks like. Honestly, we look like we're in really good form. We look like we built from last year. Thank God. It's worrisome because sometimes when you have teams on top, they don't build enough because they don't know how much they need to build, right? And I think that's what Fnatic might have suffered from. No, I'm a content creator for SR. Yeah. I'm not coaching. No. This is like all. I will not take any credit for this.
Backside.
Yeah, and they're
all
playing
melon
as a team,
heffies here.
right? Like it's what I said from the end of last map, right? Like they were actually winning a lot of exchanges in favor of them.
I don't think they have a coach actually.
Close out the round, and I think it's just
that's
because
hard.
of the nature of the map. It just makes it easier to play post plants.
That's really hard.
And play together.
Shopify 1 round away from disposing of DCM and moving on. Meanwhile, DCM trying to put up as much of an unreal.
Man, so they're just really making sure you can't do anything aggressive, right? You can't play top pipes. There's a cascade blocking this. There's an orb in mid. There's a wall bit. There's a turret holding all the pushes. Like, they just want to make sure you can't do anything aggro. Fortunately, last round we picked a really good round for aggression.
So it's not like the utilities could be able to push it. There's that aggressive peak you were mentioning.
That's a really nice opener.
They've got the pin down too. Wide a free one as Misu fades away.
Damn.
They're so good at A site. They're so good at this A site.
Still winnable though because of that one.
Them here. I hope I don't.
Noya had the lockdown, no longer around.
Crazy place to come from.
25 HP as Zan falls. I think you may have.
Oh my god.
They're gonna have to get through the pit. It's still up. They're still dancing around it. A 2v2. Spike ticking away. Sarah's gone.
No timing.
And Sarah will fall. Now Floor with the Phantom.
Shit.
Trying to spam on his pin, and there it goes. But there's
no way! Floor is seriously so insane, bro. That was so nasty. Bro, that movement. She is so good. No way. No way she went in the... Bro.
Oh my god.
Yo. That's how this ends? That...
Floor's just on another level. Against
unbelievable.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Unreal.
She's just top gen. Gets that kill. Gets this. Baits this. This bait is insane. I can't believe we missed it.
That kill on the Viper ult is crazy.
Dude.
I mean, the pit was everything.
Yeah, bait agrees. That shit is insane.
And yeah, it was Noya who popped off. Floor closed things out at the end.
What?
Another complete effort from Shopify Rebellion.
Bro, that was really crazy. Like, I'm kind of pogging out right now. That's ridiculous. Jesus Christ, that was so sick. What the fuck? That was so sick.
It's just unreal. Unbelievable. What they've been able to pull off.
Dude.
Floor's crazy. Noya's crazy. Alexa, I mean, they finally got pushed a little bit. And they got pushed in ways that honestly we didn't really expect, given how Icebox has started, given the history of what took place yesterday.
So Sarah slips out, gets that one. So Floor's like, all right, I'll slip out here too. Fuck that. So she's just gonna float over to top because she has no trap. She's gonna. Oh, she dashes. She fucking side dashes top. Dude, she's looking at like. She's side dashes and she's looking this way. Watch.
Their defense side on that map. They actually really have a
If you look at the mini map, you can see it actually. Bro, that is sick. That's actually so sick. She has the goated movement. She immediately gets that kill. Falls, gets that. She pops her dash like right away. Dude, this kill. She like makes that step to bait this Viper. That's so disgusting, actually. That's so disgusting. How does her brain like think about all that shit? Like, actually, how does it process all those things that are happening there? That's actually Zoomer processing speed. My processing power can't do it. That was fucking sick. Okay, I actually wanted to see First Bloods here. I feel like they got quite a few. Yeah, man. Look at this. That's actually insane. We lost the First Bloods. It felt like it. I was like, bro, they felt like they could have won a lot of rounds here. Not so much on Icebox, but... Wow. ZPU. Yeah, there's a match after this. Yeah, exactly. No, Sublime, that's why I like really pog out when I watch Floor, is because there's so many scenarios that, quite frankly, like, you can't go over as a team. Like, that was just all instinctual plays. That's insane. Like, that's actually incredible to think about. Someone said, so you actually told me that this game, oh fuck, someone in chat. So this is the 4-2. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Where she comes out of heaven, right? Is that what this is? And then someone else in chat said the 4-3 round was also crazy. I think I remember that round too. Man, I just love watching Floor like think of these creative ways to approach these situations. Like, this is so sick. I will never forget this clip. The flash with this cloudburst, like going over it. Oh, bro, that's so sick to me. So this was sick, someone said. She gets past that grab wall. She ends up rotating over to B. This is the thing where she like updrafts back into heaven. Dude, yeah, this is watch it, bro. That's so sick. Like, this is so insane. Back-to-back rounds, she does like ridiculous movements on this site. Like, that's so sick, dude. Yeah, it's just the old gameplay. I just wanted to show, like, man, like, she has to like sit down and think about these things for a long time, because she's always like really pushing the envelope with these new movements that I haven't seen elsewhere. She's really, really in tune with like dash updraft, it seems like.
I'm definitely glad that we did not 13-0 curse this series. But we were right that Shopify Rebellion are going to be taking the win, closing out the series 2-0 over Decimate. I do think that this was a really fun series to be watching, though, Wyatt, because even with the Shopify Rebellion win, I feel like we actually got to see quite a competitive series with a lot of big step-ups coming out from Decimate.
Yeah, absolutely. They really showed so much potential in this series. Lest we forget, they're a new team. They just got signed. They're going up against the probably
that is the dream. I was like, that's kind of
game changers globally. And they had a really nice showing. They had a lot of rounds where you could believe in what they could become. But at the end of the day, again, I mean, they're just going up against the GOATs. And it's expected that Shopify, they're going to win this game. And they did. They did exactly what they needed to do, what was expected of them.
It's difficult when you're going up against Shopify, a team that has all this technical skill. They have the strats, they have the aim, and then right when you need it most, they have the heroics. Just in those moments where maybe a round seems a little lost, and ending on one as well, that 4K coming out from Floor Gomps. I mean, it's just tough because there's so many hurdles for Decimate to overcome to even try and make things competitive here.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they have overcome a hurdle, and I think that first hurdle is just beating all odds, right? This is Icebox. This was a map we heavily
yes. Clipped what G1 said
like
below.
Wyatt said, yes, they did win.
Women marginal
exactly what
yes,
they came
yes.
to do. But it wasn't as easy as it quote-unquote should have been, and I think that's something that is insane. That Decimate can even really pull
next series is actually probably better than this one.
It did, and
those are a pretty good lineup.
I mean, we're used to sitting here watching Fluorescent get these crazy kills and going, oh.
Like a mixture of like
and
Cole, SR, EG, TSG.
They
literally like mixed the like 4 top teams in GC. That's actually kind of sick. And then FlyQuest, obviously one of the stronger orgs right now in GC. It do be selling during time out here. This is a really good series.
Trying to qualify for the international events.
This could go either way.
With a team like Shopify in terms of the firepower. But even more promising for me really was their team play throughout. And despite having moments where that faltered, I feel like we saw enough positive signs in that direction that it gives me hope for.
Are we watching this game too? Actually, kind of unlucky. I'm currently looking for someone that's co-streaming. I mentioned it at the start of the stream, just so you guys know. My wife had a cyst removed yesterday, a surgery. So that's why I didn't co-stream yesterday. I missed this game. Sorry. I have to pick up the girls from school in an hour. And rather than end in like 45 minutes in the middle of this game, praying that it ends early, I'm just going to end now and send you guys to someone that's co-streaming. Tomorrow, we have some help, so I'll be able to get both of the games tomorrow. Don't worry about that. And then it's the weekend, so we'll be good again. But I just want to let you guys know. Yeah, the surgery went well. Dude, kind of insane. I think it was 7 centimeter diameter. That's insane. Imagine having something like that in your body. All right. I think she has pictures. I actually fucking can't wait to see this picture, dude. It's gonna be so gnarly. All right. I just can't wait to go find Jennifer right now and see this picture. All right. I called the doctor. Well, the doctor called me to go pick up Jennifer yesterday. And she was like, yeah, I got some pictures to show her. She was like giggling. I was like, the fuck does that mean? Must mean she's got pictures of fucking sis. I want to see this shit. All right. I'm going to send you guys to Riv. I noticed Riv co-streaming. Bro, she was real good on the meds. She was real good on the meds yesterday, bro. Hold up. It was like fucking Weekend at Bernie's. It was insane. She was on fentanyl yesterday, dude. It was like fentanyl and anesthesia. She was... she just... They're in the car. She's literally just in the car, just 1,000 yards staring into the... She said it was fentanyl. I don't know. All right, I'm sending you guys over to Riv. All right. Medical fentanyl is a thing, actually. Yeah, yeah. It was fucking... She was definitely off the goop in that car. All right. Sending you guys over to Riv. Everyone have a magical end to your day. It is an SR win day, so it's a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the upper finals, as well as whatever the fuck that... What was it? Lower final? What we got tomorrow, actually? No, lower finals best of 5 the next day. All right. So we got lower round 3 tomorrow. No, wait. Wait. No. Actually, wait. Fuck. March 7th. We only get lower games tomorrow. So SR doesn't even play tomorrow. Fuck. Okay, yeah. SR doesn't play tomorrow. We get these lower games tomorrow. And then on Friday, we get SR playing. Were you crazy? Actually, it might have calmed you down a little bit. Honestly, I might hit up the doctor for some more of that for you. All right, I'm going to send you guys over to... I'm sending you guys over to Riv and hiding.